Alrighty, guys. Hey, Tree, what's going on? Okay, so here's the deal, and this is pertaining to what has been happening with Arthur recently. Um, I understand that you want to amend things and have other people forgive you, and that's fine. But in the same light, let's go back and address the elephant in the room. And that elephant is unfortunately the being that you allowed to cause the chaos and the malice and the hate and the division and the separation. You know, that being has been the problematic one in the entire situation which befallen you. And I understand that you may want everyone to accept. Hey, Kevin. I understand that you may want everyone. Hey, Antoine. I understand that you may want everyone to accept your apology and Masonic, what's going on? And you want everyone to feel like your apology is worthy of enough you mean. And I know you mean it. Like, I know, like, I'm not saying you don't mean your apology and wanting to move on and, you know, want things to go, you know, another way. You know, you want to have more peace. And I get that. I truly get that. I'm not knocking. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, you're fake. You're being fake. Like, no, I'm not going to say that shit because I you know, I'm just going to say it. You went to everybody. Peter, just relax, just sit down. It's late. Just watch, okay? And welcome to the stream. And hey, Elon and the Four Rocks, welcome.
You all right?
Hey, Antoine. So what I'm gonna say is that I understand you mean well, but you can't just expect people to forgive you without addressing the concerns, the behavior, the threats, and allowing the catalyst to befall in the entire group for almost a year and a half that this has been taking place. And that's something that let me tell you something, Mason. That emoji of Jordan is just, it speaks volumes.
No, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
It's funny as hell. Hey, Hero, what's going on?
Oh,
You hear me?
hey, ZTB. Oh,
What are you
Yo,
gonna say?
hear me?
oh, go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban right now, and you know, I already got through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was just watching some WCW.
Oh, now that we're bringing up wrestling, I guess I could bring up this. ZTV, I don't know if you heard the news yet.
Mm-hmm.
Walter's name has been changed to the main roster to a Nazi commander named Gunther.
Yeah, Nick told me about it. He messaged me.
Wow.
Yeah, an Englishman named after a Nazi Germany commander, Gunther.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that because look at Wolfenstein. Look at Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Wolfenstein. It's about if Hitler actually took over the world. If he actually did.
Oh yeah, well, if I was there back in those days, matter of fact, I would have saved all those good people in Germany. Well, you know.
No, you wouldn't survive it. I don't think anyone would. But I'm gonna get back to the point. Eli94 says, "What did Arthur do this time?" StreamYard format is different. Yeah, because I'm using the free account, not
I knew
the.
he didn't change.
Huh? No.
I knew Arthur didn't change.
It's not about. It's not. No. He didn't do anything recently. I'm just trying to tell. In conjunction to what he has been doing in terms of like apologizing and give
owning up to his not owning
exactly
up to his
exactly. It's not the fact, and Insane Gaming HD, I saw the comment you made. We're going to talk about that in another stream. It's not the fact that he's apologizing. It's the fact that the elephant in the room has not been addressed. So, like, okay, you apologize, but you're not addressing the fact that you've, threatened someone, violently threatened someone. And then on top of that, you allow the catalyst, and you know who the catalyst is, to come here and cause a rift and a tide between everybody here. And that is a big issue. Because you did not apologize for that. You know, that seems, hold on here, that seems something that is the lingering point, and that's probably why Dark Horse is questioning everything, because he doesn't understand why, all of a sudden this apologies happen, because there has not been any closure towards the elephant being that individual. All right, you allow that individual to frolic on your page, profited, grow, and succeed in your own efforts. And you thought because you befriended that individual and you forgiven that individual, that it was okay to let that individual run amok on other people's pages, talk smack, and then if anyone has a problem with that said individual, then you basically antagonize them and threaten them. Again, these are the elephants that I'm talking to you about, Arthur. And this is why when you wanted to speak with Daniela, it's not gonna be something that you can just say, "Oh, I hope I'm sorry." No, it's gonna be something that you really have to address. That is the elephant in the room, and that elephant is the catalyst that you brought in, because you disrespected her rape, the rape situations that she's went through, and said, "Well, how do you know she could be making that shit up?"
How could she be making it up when she's pulling out?
Right. But see, here's the thing. I'm just regurgitating what he said in the past. These are things that you have to understand, Arthur. You can't just say I'm sorry and then just expect things to go la-di-da, good and dandy. You have to understand that these are qualities you have to bring out. You have to bring out, unfortunately, the ugliness out of you. And that is the behavior that has happened. You have to do that, because if you don't do that, then people will consider it to be phony, to be fake, to be fraudulent, to be like, oh, you're just trying to save face and try to, make yourself not be accountable. And that's what people think. You have to talk. You have to discuss the evil before you can get to the good. Because if you don't discuss the evil that before you get to the good, then no change can really come. Despite in your head you wanting change, the other person is not going to see it like that. They're going to see it as you being phony, and that's the issue. But I'm going to pass it on to Kevin, and then to Hero, and then to Antoine.
Okay.
All right, Eli, all right, Mason. Hey,
Have you
Denti.
seen, question for C2E, you seen Arthur's recent stream?
No, I haven't.
Well, let's just say he was playing victim on there.
Yeah, he was.
And
Of course.
he was saying it's all our
Oh my
fault.
God.
We should be forgiving people. And this is ridiculous. I don't have to forgive it if I don't want to. It's my choice at the end of the day. I
Who
only
is-
forgive if it was
Let
my-
me tell you something. I'm gonna be very dead at, and I told Arthur this like 2 days ago. Arthur, you done wrong to someone. You don't tell people that it's okay. They better forgive me. No, forgiveness is not something that you demand. It is a blessing. It is not something you demand. You should be fortunate that someone forgives you for what the wrongs that you have done. Okay? People are not entitled or obligated to forgive you for something because you said, I'm just apologizing. What are you apologizing for?
Don't forget, we're not obligated to believe whatever you believe too, as well.
That's another thing, forcing your agenda down people's throats. And yes, it is an agenda, because if people don't adhere to it, you badmouth them, you ridicule them, then you get the Cobra thing, and that's a whole nother topic.
Oh yeah, fuck that
When
dude.
when you get into down to it, you have done a lot of fuckery, a lot of malice, and it's gonna take some time to truly have other people forgive you. Truly, because you can't just say I'm sorry and be nice and just hope. Cause that's a cancer behavior. I know cancers. That's a cancer behavior. They always try to, they did so much dirty, and then they want to, when their time is up, then they start to become nice, and they hope things go, a different way. But that's not how it works in reality. In reality, you have to literally bring up the sins into people's faces, and then try to work out a commonality of conclusion, which means you have to talk with them about the stuff that you had did, and hope that they can even have some sort of remorse for you, if they can. And they shouldn't have to, because if you've done the dirtiness, they shouldn't have to have any sort of remorse for you.
No, of course not. And here's the thing, Arthur. You're just giving Greeks a bad name because he's just saying you're a Cancer. I know that's a zodiac symbol, but it's
He's born in June.
Yeah, and it's like, that's disgusting. And that's also a disrespect to Junos as
And
well because
I said to these guys, I need to talk to happen in private. I went on the stream and told them what I need to say, and I
yeah,
did. I'm not forgiving
What
what you
happened
did.
in that stream? Because I didn't see it.
Well, I told them I'm not accepting an apology. I told them that. I said I'm not accepting it, what you've done. You're still accountable for your own actions. And I said I ain't gonna stay too long because I was playing my game on the PS4.
And
guys.
what
And I
what did
know
he said after that? Like what was the response?
Oh, okay. Like all right, whatever.
it's
Like
like
Okay.
it felt like he didn't care.
Well, I mean,
here's the
you really shouldn't expect him to care because
Yeah.
honestly,
I didn't
like
expect him to care. That's why I just left.
he is self-serving, and
I,
that's
I really don't want to stay in this street too long. It's too bad like malice presence in there.
well, we have to get this out because we can't just put this underneath the rug and just expect it to go away because that's not how life works.
we
You have
need
to
to
take the
get
good with the bad, and unfortunate this is one of the badness that needs to be addressed so that good can come out of it. And
There's
I
no good
understand.
to come out of it.
But but see, that's the problem though, because nobody wants to talk. Everyone wants to save face and not talk about the bad. You have to address the bad. And when I say address the bad, I don't mean screaming in their faces and be like, yo, you fucking did this shit to me. You have to first address the person in every last thing they have done that hurt them. And then from there, they can psychologically break into hero left. They can psychologically break into a moment where they can try to see their own wrongdoing. That's
Well,
what I
that's
mean.
never gonna happen. You know that.
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Well, my honest
Oh, you left
opinion,
by accident? Okay.
It's not gonna change a damn
fucking
thing.
button. I hate that fucking button. It's when you click on your fucking name and there's a fucking stop mic and camera. I
Oh
fucking hate.
no.
That's what made me laugh. And I'm like, I did not click on that. But anyways, what I was trying to say is, I don't want people to think I was being two-faced. It's just I'm tired of yelling at him. You're not gonna get anywhere if you yell at him.
For me, it's that's it, and that's another thing. Like I feel like if you're gonna be antagonistic to someone and not have any sort of remorse, fine, let that be you. But if you're gonna just say that you want peace, but yet you're gonna go antagonistic and not give a fuck and just make it repetitive, then it just makes you seem like you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's what I was telling Junko the other day about the stream we did on the Game Awards. Remember that stream we did where we were going to boycott the Game Awards? Well, I got a little upset the other day and no, I'm not throwing Junko under the bus or anything. We discussed it. I got a little upset at the fact that we were going to boycott the Game Awards because we knew it was going to be bad. But we ended up watching it, and it made us look like complete hypocrites, and I didn't like that. It was just like I had to take that video down.
Hey, you had to take the L. I mean, everyone here has to take the L. The reason why a lot of people don't like to take the L because of their egos, because they want to be right.
One thing to lie, and I don't like lying to people. That's one thing that got me really pissed off that day. And I even told
Facts of life.
I even told him publicly how I felt looking back on it, and honestly, I felt embarrassed that I had to take that down. I mean that shit.
Yeah, because you had a point, you had you wanted to express your own ideas and your own testimonies, and it turned out to be not what you thought, and that's the part where you just felt embarrassed.
I'm a commentary kind of guy. When I put my commentary out there, when I say something, I stick to my word and I let my action speak for itself. That's what I said in the Discord server 2 days ago. I said when I say something, I stick by it, and I let my action speak for itself.
And you did.
Well,
yeah.
But,
I didn't. And look, I'm just trying to tell people that you're accountable. When you do something wrong, I'm going to check you. That's a way of improvement. We check people to make sure they're in the right. When they do something wrong, we have to say, "Hey, man, I didn't appreciate what you do." But I'm not going to put it out in public display. I'm not going to put it out in public display. I did that behind the scenes.
like
That's
like 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 for example, like when Daniel,
yeah.
like if you get an attitude with me, don't I put you in check?
You put me in check. Yes, you do.
Yes, I get on just I'll get with anybody, just like if it was just like with anybody else, whether I like the person or despise the person,
It don't
I
matter.
say yeah, it don't matter. Anybody
I'm not
that do that to you,
I'm not
that,
Harvey Dent, but
yeah,
I
treat
wanted to be
others
like Dent.
I'm
treat
doing pretty
others the
good. I'm
way
still
you want to be
recovering from
treated.
this booster shot,
Oh,
so like,
and
yeah,
in
I'm doing
ZTB
pretty good.
and
Here.
ZTB2, it says that Britney Spears suing threatens to sue Jamie Lynn. It's a new video that just popped up at SL04N, the YouTuber I like.
Yeah. And the thing with Britney Spears and Jamie Lynn is that what's going to happen is that the family is going to try to intervene. They're going to basically try to prevent Britney from getting to the lawsuit. And it's, I don't know.
Hollywood
Uh,
is so
Yeah, if I was there, man, I would have been by her side, But
no, Jamie Lynn is saying that, oh, I love my sister. We've been together for so many
please
years
listen. She was like this, with the fake crying
with the
on that
crocodile
interview,
tears.
here we
looking
go.
looking like a dang gator.
She
Here we
looks
go,
like a
guys.
she looks like an alligator because that's how she look
Ooh,
now.
Hello, guys.
She looks ugly.
I was
Hey
that's
Matt,
what
what's
she.
going on?
Yeah, I was like,
But getting yeah,
mhm.
that was yeah. But Anton, we're going to talk about that later. One thing I was going to say because I want to pertain it to the topic because it's very late. It's 1:55 a.m. One thing I'm going to say is that if you're gonna, and I send the link to Arthur by the way, so he can get it because I want him in. If you're gonna be honest, go straight for the things that people were triggered by what you had done. Okay, go straight to it. Go straight to it. You for Dark Horse, it was the whole thing with Chayton, and then it was the Danella situation, and then it was when Carlos showed the pedophile allegations. Those are things that need to be addressed because if you're gonna move on, you have to show forth that first that was just horrible, and I can't believe I did that, and it was just trifling the fact that I'd actually done that, and it was on a public domain, and I supported that, or I've said that, and I do hope that you can just forgive me for the errors in my wrongdoing, that what I
Well,
done. That's
I'm
what
gonna
you
be
need to
honest.
do, you know?
I'm gonna be honest. That some people they just don't go by the word, and honestly, I don't really say nothing about it anymore. Cause like I let people do what they want. If they want to keep
No, but
making
I don't do
mistakes.
that, Matt, because that's what's going to happen is that you're going to have Gotham. You're going to let people say what they want, do what they want, and then chaos is not going to. The good people are going to get silence because what's happening is that the bad people are starting to think that they have rights. It's kind of like the squatter. Squatter have rights, You don't have rights as a squatter. You don't pay rent. You don't do nothing. So you can't say you have rights when you're a squatter. I'm using that as an example. So, but I'm just saying that is exactly what I mean. We have to check people and actually
Well,
have order because if there is no order, there's chaos. And we don't
Yeah,
want
and
well,
chaos.
some
that's the
people they're not gonna
problem.
change. They're never gonna change.
And
So
that means that we as people have to check them
But here's the
if they're
thing.
not going to change for an
You
infinite
can't
sort
really
of matter.
you can't check the bad
No,
people.
you can check the person. I can check. Trust me. If someone tries shit, I can check the motherfucker. It's not about check. It's not about changing. It's about
Yeah,
checking. I
you
can
change.
check them, but they
It's
can't
proof.
change. Yeah, I understand. But
But here's
as
the
as
thing.
long as they're not gonna change or try to be legitimate in how they say, I'm gonna check them regardless of the fact.
Here's the thing that we're trying to say. I'm not trying to take over or anything, but Tao Tao was the hero of chaos. He overthrown corruption everywhere he went. He didn't like it. He was being invited, by a tyrant to pretty much side with him. He didn't like that. No.
But see, they did it through blood, violence, and murder, and a whole lot of conquering. So back then, in order to enforce change, they did it through power, which is killing and raping and murdering and slaughtering, and
But,
yeah, that's messed
not
up.
everybody was
But that's how the
murdered.
world. That's how
Yeah.
humans operate, and unfortunately, that's humans don't go by words only because they don't. They like to try you. They like to see how far they can go. So they know that when people are about that life, about killing, then they're gonna not interfere. They're not gonna want to partake in it because they know the end result is gonna be their own demise or their
Like,
loved one demise. And
it's like
so
Voldemort. He's feared. You don't fuck with Voldemort. He's feared, man.
in America, it's like that. You try anything, the police will shoot you. Period. That's just how it is. In order to create order, you have to have a level of power. If there is no power, you're not balanced. You can have wisdom and courage, but if there's no power, you're not. The trifecta is not there.
But I wouldn't abuse the power, though. That's one thing I
But
would
that
not.
comes with wisdom, right? So people who abuse power lack wisdom.
Yeah,
right?
they do. They lack wisdom,
Mhm.
and they want it's personal gain after that. It's personal
That's
gain
ego,
after that.
right? That's narcissism. That means when you have power and you don't know how to control it and you just dictate it and just use it to try to, do whatever you want to try to control other people,
Words have
Like the Spider-Man moment, great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And here's the thing:
Hey,
they use their power to not. Basically, they abuse their power to serve no merit, no meaning. Basically,
No, they have a meaning. It's their own cause. It's their own personal egos that they want to serve. They want to serve their own inhibitions,
but yeah, I wouldn't
And
use.
hey, Jester, what's going on?
I use ambitions, but I don't use inhibitions. That's the opposite of ambition. I don't do that.
By the way, Hero, I
Exactly.
saw that his stream got blocked.
Who's
Yeah,
stream?
I fucking heard. And I'm disappointed because here's the thing: we didn't play anything that was Viacom related in that
No,
video. Nothing was.
that's it.
Well, I mean,
So YouTube
unless
is
you
something.
want to count the Justin Bieber video. Justin Bieber was CBS, I think, because it was CSI. I know that.
Oh, you can't do that. Any form of celebrity interviews or videos, you can't do that. They'll block it.
Wow. Well, that's fucking stupid. And it was just a video of Justin Bieber getting shot.
Copyright. Yeah.
And I was like, of course, it has to be fucking CBS because Viacom's involved with that.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Remember, celebrities are a corporation. Celebrities are they're kind of like an investment. They're a product. That's why a lot of celebrities may have a TM in their name because that's what they are. They're not a person. They're a product, and they're owned by corporations. They're owned by multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar corporations,
They're
monitoring and controlling them.
They're
Yeah.
basically enslaved. Yeah,
It's kind of like
right.
recording.
Yeah, they're slaves. They're human slaves to whatever they want.
By corporations, monopolies.
Yeah.
Or if you record an episode of a show, they'll copyright it.
But getting back to the topic, one thing I'm gonna say is that when you do stuff like that, and you ultimately try to say that you're sorry, bring out the sins, bring out the bad
sorry,
things that have gotten people to get angry at you. Once you bring them out, then we can get into common closure. We can get to the real minute issue that has been plaguing people's mind, and we can really get down and dirty into whatever folly that has been partaken in someone else's beef with you. Whether it may be through what you had done to them or what you had done to their friend.
Yeah, you have to.
We can get down to that.
Like get down to business.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, some people, they won't forgive you because you mess with them pretty bad. I mean, like there's some people out there that won't forgive you because of the past. I mean, if they don't forgive you, you just have to deal with it and move on.
Yeah, and that's
See,
what I
that's
told
the
Arthur.
problem
I
with
said,
Arthur.
you can't get mad at someone who doesn't want to forgive you. Like, that's selfish.
Arthur, I said it to Brian. I said this to Cobra, and I'm going to say this to you. When if we don't want nothing to do with you, we don't want nothing to do with you, period. You're on your own. You're on your own, dude. Come on. What part of that do you not understand? When you break too many fucking promises, 3 strikes, you're out. Simple as that.
Ooh, what we talking about?
I'm talking about Arthur. You know, it's like he wants us to forgive Chayton. I told him
Oh,
straight up, there is no
no,
way in hell
I
I'm
don't
forgiving
That
feel
you.
is the main, that is the catalyst that I was referring to. That factor, not just him forgiving Chayton, it's not just that, but the fact that he reintroduced him to everyone else, into everybody, all the groups, and then when Danella was talking about her past beef, he disregarded her and say, "Well, where's the proof?" She showed the proof. I want to see the evidence of the videotapes of the molestation.
Not
That is
film.
that is why Danella. That's why I told Arthur. I said it's going to be hard, and just you can't just approach Danella and ask for forgiveness,
That's illegal.
because these are the elements that is going to stop and is going to cause her to react negatively. And we already know how you react towards women getting angry. Okay, we know how it is with you.
and
So
sexist.
it's not gonna be
see
pretty.
a video?
And he's
So
sexist.
she's gonna be very upset. So when you approach her, you got to be real with you. You got to be real with her. You have to say, "Listen, I said some fucked up things to you, Danella. I really said that I wanted to see the video. I didn't believe your story. I said that, that women lie too, and they do. But I said that, oh, I didn't believe what you had to say about Chayton because, my blindlessness for just serving a friend's loyalty has gotten into my head, and I didn't believe you. So please, I just hope that we can come to a common agreement where both of us can actually just forgive one another." See, if he would have said, if that's how you should approach Danella, right? Instead of just saying, "Forgive me." No, approach her like that. And then from that point, maybe she will open up. She will get very emotional about it, but she will open up and she will become more in tune with your emotional state and your mindset. But you have to feel empathy and feel her pain. You have to feel that empathy, because if you lack that, she's going to see that and she's going to, distance herself. And then if you get mad at that, well, she has every right, because that was something traumatizing for her.
And I will admit, yeah, I kind of,
Hey,
screwed
Andrew, what's going
Danielle.
on? Oh, yeah. No, it's not. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's just he wants to forgive people, and I get that. But he has to address the elephant in the room. And these are the elephants that we're pointing out.
Yeah, let me just say this too. Because all he does, I said in the backstage comment, I said I can't forgive him all the stuff he said, and then when he talked about my ancestors and talked about running his mouth about me and all that of my friends, nah, you don't do. It's a line you don't cross. He chose to do it. Now he got to live with it, just like how you did your girlfriend and how she said she hates you for all the stuff you did.
Oh, I
Well,
heard them all together. I heard
apparently
them.
they're cool again.
Yeah, they're back together. I think they're back together.
Oh my God. Well, hey, it is what
I
it
mean,
is.
that's their, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna control people's relationships or just
I don't do
livelihood.
that.
Because
All I just
if
said was,
whatever
oh my God.
decisions that Tiffany decides to make, that's her. That's between them and Arthur. I'm not
Honest.
gonna
Yeah,
have any say in it. I'm not the one
yeah,
dating Arthur, so
yeah,
I'm not gonna say it.
yeah. Well, hey, all I just said is, oh my gosh, because all I could just pray is, like I say, pray is that stuff don't happen again. But hey, that's why I said, oh my gosh, I totally agree. I can't stop nobody from falling for evil, taking back to evil. But
Choice.
because
They're gonna
You
live
can't
by the
teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, you just
so we
have
just have a
to
bad time of
expect
day.
them to
That's yeah.
survive on that what you gave them, what you've given them, and hope that they can apply it. But if they don't apply it, you didn't do anything wrong. It's not your loss.
And that's their choice. That's his choice because they gotta live by those consequences. No matter what choice and action what decision and action you make, there are consequences that follow, good or bad. Don't
The
matter.
more you go back to that person, if they treated you bad, you're gonna have to deal with
And
it.
that's why
So
I told you, if you pick the side, there's no going back. You're sticking with that side.
yeah,
Once you
see people flip flop. I hate that.
if you don't know the situation, then I recommend you to stay. I'm telling you right now to stay out of it. If you
Yeah,
don't
some
know,
people don't know the situation and then still jump
I've been
in.
in one side the entire fucking time.
Yeah, one thing I'm not gonna take up for people in the wrong,
No,
whether
and
I
I'm not
like
getting
you
on
or
to Kevin
dislike
about
you.
it.
See,
No.
look at
That's
Adidas.
kind of
Look at
the thing.
people.
See,
I can't take up. I can't be like fake people who take up for people in the wrong. Some of my arch enemies on YouTube who I don't like.
Say, sorry, Antoine, they're going to say, oh, Kevin, you're one-sided. Okay, well, Kevin was looking at both sides.
no,
We
I'm
Yeah,
both did
pig-sided.
the same thing.
yeah.
You
If
can
you
say
in the
both
wrong,
sides
I
of the
hear
Now, one
both
story,
thing I
sides.
can
but
say
one
about
side of
Kevin,
it
no
is
matter
wrong.
what, Kevin actually has empathy. And that's something that a lot of people lack. You know, a lot of people don't have empathy, so they tend to hurt people and tend to see their own ego over empathy. And all the years I knew
I
Kevin,
forgot
Kevin
what.
always was empathetic towards other people's testimonies, and he would always show his consideration. But the thing is, Kevin doesn't take bullshit. You know, if someone
No,
brings
I
it to
know that.
him, he will call you out, check you, and he'll do it as much times as he
He
wants
did
in
that
order
with
to
me.
get it.
But
And that's the thing. That's called being honest. And the thing
he's
is, if
always
I
been
see bullshit,
honest.
I'm too honest for me. I'm good. I will call it out as I see it. If people don't
Yeah,
like
and
that shit, I
but
don't think
being
two
honest with
shits.
me. And I said, I agree to you. I shouldn't have done that. Yes, I make mistakes. That was my fault. I'll take the blame for it. I even admitted it. And you've been really honest with me, and I appreciate that. That's what
Yeah,
I want. I want
same with me.
I've been
to
straight with you every single time when I cut you off before.
Yeah,
Straight
like
up,
you said,
reason why.
you want real friends that's gonna keep it real friends. And like ZTB said about me, he said we care about you, Antoine. We ain't gonna let nobody make fun of you, or gang up on you, or treat you bad, or do you wrong. And
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
all.
we all like when we see that and see bullying of any kind that the person
Yeah,
doesn't deserve it. Clearly, it's
yeah.
one thing if they do, but if they
See,
don't, we're not gonna let
yeah.
that happen.
And let me say this, like I hear one thing that's just like saying with the Zoe 101 thing. I didn't know which side, but when it got out. Hey, I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know she was that person, that cruel. I thought she was a nice girl, Jamie. It's just like with anybody else who I thought Arthur was a good person. But then as time gone, he just became a dickhead and he's so miserable he on his OnlyFans. I get it, hey. We get it. I'm sorry your show got canceled, but there's no reason to be a
Arthur,
dick
this is
over.
gonna be like for instance, Antoine is not gonna forgive you. Okay,
I'm
that's
not.
just reality. As you can see, he's roasting you right now. He's just not gonna forgive you
I'm
because
not.
you did a lot of dirty things to him, and he
And I
taken
was
that
heartbroken.
personally, right? So you can't get
Mhm.
mad at the fact that he doesn't want to forgive you. He doesn't want to forgive you. He doesn't want to forgive you because of you done bad to him. You know.
Yeah, he
and
chose
I
to do
You
found
that.
know.
a anime character I like. This is my new favorite anime character, Marin.
Oh,
Marin.
she's definitely has her two bowling balls, and she's definitely a sight to see. That's one thing I can
Yeah,
say.
I like characters like that. I like characters like Uzaki-chan. I like characters like Lukoa, Luqua, or Elma. She's really cool. I like Lulu too, and
That's
uh,
nice.
and I also like Tsujina Senpai. She's really cool too.
Right,
Monster Senpai.
Matt, you have something to say?
And I just came back in because I had some issues going on, but it
You got
finally worked. So
Yeah, you got some problems going on in the truck tonight.
I don't know. I almost want to throw my phone because it got fucking annoying. It's like kept kicking me out and
You need a
lagging.
computer. Do you have Wi-Fi in your home?
Yeah,
Yeah, you need a computer. Definitely need a computer.
There's the
yeah.
thing. I mean, Brandon's got a computer, but sometimes he will lag out from time to time. But that's everybody, you know. And that's the thing, When me getting an Alienware soon, I gotta save up a shitload of money for it. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure that my games, because I got a Alienware with a
Yeah,
quad,
laptop.
yeah, with a quad fan, an Alienware laptop with a quad fan. So that means there's
Hmm.
freaking fans on that motherfucker, and they could process
Wow,
games on
that's
it.
cool.
But for
Hopefully,
Alienware, if you're getting a laptop, I would recommend getting a liquid cooling system, only because you put your computer on a flat surface, the fan is going to be blocked because the circulation is not going to come through
Yeah,
the
I
outer
know.
side. It's going to come, at the bottom. So you want
wow.
to put something, you want to get a liquid cooling system for that.
Well, once I work, then yeah, I'll get a computer.
You can get one for like $250. Like that's the cheapest, and that's like an HP computer.
Yeah, but here's the thing I like to say to Arthur. Arthur, I mean, you really think, and I hope nobody was thinking I was being too based on that video I did where it was me calling out Cobra, but then he wanted to come in. Do you honestly think that
Hold on, Lewis.
just
We'll
like
get to
that,
it.
I'm going to trust you? It's like, dude, trust comes a long way, dude. That takes time to develop trust. I
Yeah, it
trust
does.
Banster, and that's because she developed with me, and I developed with her.
Arthur
That's
didn't do
Yeah.
anything wrong. He's actually trying to do right. He's trying to
Well,
apologize. But my thing is, I want him to not just apologize and be nice, but actually go deep into the root of the problem that
like
you
admit
and
your
that
flaws or something
yeah.
like that.
like don't ignore it and sweep it under the rug and just hope to forgive and forget. Like that's like
That's
that's
what
like
he's gonna
that's
do.
like
He's gonna keep
someone
doing
that's like a family member who rapes another family member and then expects
Uh,
all things. No, I'm gonna make that example because it's real shit. And then expect other people to just forgive them because all of a
They don't
sudden they
deserve
change their ways.
They
You
don't
know,
deserve
that's disgusting.
but it's
Yeah.
true. And it's the real harsh truth that people don't like to acknowledge, but it's the truth. It's like that. You can't expect things to go away without addressing the issue because psychological trauma doesn't just go away like that.
No, it is
doesn't.
not.
And here's
Like, you
another
can't
thing. You forgive people like that. I told you, if you're working with the dark web or working with the market, I'm blackballing you out of the community. Same thing with pedophiles, sex offenders,
Yep,
Yeah,
sick
fuck
people,
those people.
murderers,
molesters. They're all getting blacklisted.
bullies.
Yeah,
Well, they get a ban. Bullies
Listen,
just
Lewis,
get.
I'm not gonna again. I know you feel angst towards Arthur. I'm not gonna badmouth Arthur for apologizing. In fact, I think it's very commendable that he's trying to apologize and work things out, and I give him credit for that. But I want it to be effective in trying to solve the issue because even when I saw Dark Horse here, I knew in his mind he was like, well, "What the fuck is going on?" Well, what's going
well,
on
I mean,
is the
I don't
fact
blame
that
him though.
yeah, because he was like, what's going on here? Now everyone's going to forgive Arthur. But the thing is, forgiveness can't come if the elephant in the room isn't addressed. Right? So you have to address those issues and show that you're finally moving past that. Because you can't just sweep it under the rug and expect it to go away. It's just not going to happen.
Hold on,
No, you
hold on.
can't.
When did Dark Horse came on and say why?
I think it was either in whose stream was it?
It was Heroes.
Yeah, it was Hero. It was your stream. Yeah.
Yeah, but he
did
said,
came on there. Mm-hmm.
He said honestly, I don't blame you, but I'm not going to forgive Chayton because let's be honest, nobody should be apologizing to Chayton. He needs to
He's
serve.
irrelevant. In fact,
Yeah.
that's the issue
Don't even worry about him.
that's one of the elephants
Hey,
that
Felicia.
had caused all of this issues. That's one of the elephants. The elephants is that. That is exactly what I mean.
Well, it's a rhino merged with an elephant at this point. It's a rhino.
Well,
Hey Felicia, what's going on, girl?
You know what rhinos and elephants have in common? They both stink like hell.
Because they're
Yeah.
related to one another. Both a rhino and an elephant are cousins.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
both.
but yeah, you can't just expect people just to move on from you or expect to forgive you. If they want nothing to do with you, just move on and just do your own content.
That's what I was telling Arthur, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not. Listen, I'm gonna be dead ass with you. That little piece of shit. He's better be lucky the police is not involved with him because he's ready in jail time mode right now because of what he's
Young
doing.
kid.
He's a
Yes.
pretend tough guy. Cobra. I
Sorry,
hate
but
him.
too.
Cobra, he's an
Bronzeberg for
instigator
the nation. What's going on?
for the culture.
So like yeah, like for instance, I'm not gonna apologize to Cobra because he needs to be rectified. He
I
needs
didn't
his
apologize
situation to be
for Brian. Fuck Brian.
Arthur
Brian.
Part 5. It's not really it's not a thing. Again, everyone's asking what did he do? He didn't do nothing wrong. He did everything. He's doing things right. Like he's trying to make things he's trying to make up with people and trying to apologize so that
Make
way
amends.
peace make amends, yeah, and try to apologize to, have everyone forgive him. But the thing is, there are people who are messaging me, telling me that why all of a sudden Arthur is apologizing when he's not bringing up the issues that had affected them on a public scale.
Arthur,
Yeah,
the problem I have with you, you can't
I
expect
would take
everybody
this
to
apology
forgive you.
seriously.
And here's another thing. You can't be everybody's best friend. See, this is what I was saying. I'm not, look, I know people want me to be friendly and stuff, but I'm not going to be everybody's best friend because that will make me look like a two-faced motherfucker. And I don't like that.
Yeah, if you friends with fake people and real people.
yeah.
I'm not a
Like I
motherfucker.
said, I'm not taking his apology seriously, and that's my issue. I don't.
I would.
I think there's something behind this all deal. His apology is not really sincere.
It ain't
And-
sincere.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to judge. Again, to showcase true sincerity, you have to address the elephant. You have to go straight to and that's my point.
And ZTV
Yeah.
speaking of stuff, then we got this. Then speaking of stuff, we got this fat ass whopper from Burger King who called my race nigga. On the awesome speaker avatar, we got that little fat whopper.
Yeah, well, he's
But
a
that
piece of
guy-
garbage. He has no integrity, no morality, no sense of no sense of self worth. Just a piece of white garbage.
Look at him. He on
Yeah,
the toilet
fuck
taking
him.
a dump.
Gonna show his little wiener to the world as if like
that's not me.
he on the toilet. That's why he looking like that. Cause
And he deleted his channel again.
Hey, Mara's better than Adam because she's just got introduced. She's on episode 2 right now. She's about to
Wait,
get
who?
episode. I'm waiting on
Wait, who?
Overlord and Devil as a part timer to come out. I'm waiting for those new seasons.
Hello, Bronze Bird.
Battle of Stalingrad.
Yep.
It's a World War II fights and nice.
Oh,
But
and
getting
speaking
back to it, I was gonna say is getting back to it. That's what I want. If that person is not showing that consideration of support, then it's going to be something that is just not going to happen, right? When you have problematic people who cause issues and problems all the time, and they don't address those issues or elephants, and they don't come directly to the person, and then talk about the issues rather than just saying, "Oh, I'm a changed person now," then nothing's going to come out of it.
And plus, like I'm not gonna tell anybody who they can associate or affiliate themselves with. But here's the problem, Marker, and I hate to say it: you surround yourself with bad company, people who are gonna
Exactly.
put you down under.
Well,
People who,
Now you can think that of us. You can think that Hiroshimaru is bad company. You can think that the BHC is bad company. You can think that Matthew is bad company. You can think Antoine is bad company. You can think you can believe that because I know you do, and I know you feel like our group could possibly be welcome true bad company, and that's fine. You can believe that, but at the same light, if you want to apologize, you have to address that elephant.
Yeah, but he don't want it.
Yeah, you
He
have to
takes
be
up the
honest
people,
with
the
yourself.
fake people in the room.
to address it,
Greetings.
because he has something on him. What's up, dude?
Greetings, True. What's up?
hello, true anonymous.
What's up,
Oh,
bro?
what's up?
Like this piece of garbage right here, Brian. Like he's not gonna. He's not like. And this is what Remington said on my comment section. He looks like he has a handicap. Like he looks like he can't mentally,
He's an
function
idiot.
in morality sense. Like he can feel
And Brian
bad.
did the same thing. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Antwan.
I wouldn't say that like Polston. Because Polston, hold on. Polston said that about me, and I'm like, Polston, the difference between me and you is I'm smarter than you, and I see things from a clear perspective. Holston, I know he's cool with Dark Horse now, and that's cool. But
That's
it's
fine.
like I can't forgive somebody who disrespects people diagnosed with autism and calling them handicapped out of the bat. Fuck you,
I mean, I
Polston.
don't care about that guy.
Fuck
But
him.
Brian, he did the same thing. He tried to get everybody's forgiveness, and that didn't work out. Obviously, he did the same
But
thing,
Remy
and look what happened.
true though. I will say that. Go ahead. Sorry, I was.
I was saying like Brian tried to do the same thing, trying to get everybody to be his friend again. Oh, you guys need to be my friend.
Please, it's
But
please.
then he calls people niggers, faggots, and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
Like you just basically show how much of an idiot you are.
yeah.
And I'm
It's
referring
like,
to Brian. I'm referring to Brian.
yeah. Hey, Edwin, you a nigga. Hey, I'm
I
gonna come. How
understand
about I
that
take a
same
trip to
thing.
Georgia and kick your ass? Please. Brian, them skinny baby arms, you wouldn't even last a second in the
Hey,
WWE ring.
Antoine, Antoine, listen. The difference between you and Brian fucks his sister. Let's be completely honest.
Oh my
Well,
god.
he's a byproduct of his family, of his mom and dad being
Right?
siblings. So,
Well,
you know.
I too anonymous saying Brian is not the only one fucked his sister, so let's be clear on that.
Oh,
You know, his
Well,
mom
well,
and
well.
dad is probably brothers and sister. Let's be clear on that.
Yeah.
You know what they said in Grand Theft Auto 3, right? That
Mhm.
brother's my sister.
Exactly, the Alabamian code.
Alabama.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they also do that in Alabama too much.
I
Ooh,
bet he
I ain't want to see no.
watches.
I ain't want to see no dude mud wrestle. See some
I'm
chili.
gonna watch some NASCAR and drink some Mountain Dew.
I wanna suck up to Adam and give him the Whopper loving.
Cobra too.
Yo, I actually had a fucking vision. I saw Brian 10 years from now. He's going to have no fucking teeth and he's going
He
to be
already does
bald.
it.
Ugh, look at this drool. Ugh.
He's
You
gonna
forget
look
this
like
Baraka,
Elder.
this Baraka's son. This bro, man. Oh my gosh, man! If
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh,
hello
if Winnie the
everybody,
Pooh
this
see
is
you,
right here, and I'm gonna get some Mountain Dew on some NASCAR.
oh,
Yeah,
and I
those are
can see
rotten
Goofy.
teeth, right? Like that's what he
Yeah,
has. Like he really needs to see a dentist. Because I'm
yeah,
pretty sure those teeth weren't plucked out. They probably just fall out of his mouth because they were rotten.
Or they rot.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
Just like
happens
that
because you can tell
YouTuber,
they're black. Anyone that has
like
black teeth, it's because the teeth is rotten
That's
yeah,
what happens when you don't brush your teeth.
just like
Yeah.
that
at
YouTuber, that
all.
YouTuber who eat raw seafood, and some of her teeth came out. She from France, but she live in America now. And oh man, she don't show her face. She wear like something on her face, but I did look her up. And,
There's a bot in chat, so
Yeah, they come on everyone's channel. You know,
yeah, I've noticed that.
yeah, it's weird. These are like Russian bots that come in here. I don't remember what happened to my birth certificate. My mama makes my Kool-Aid.
this dude of woman, whoever with that V thing from Russia.
NFTs.
Yeah,
Their
they
mom
come
was
on everyone's channel. They're bot accounts.
They're
I think YouTube allows these bots to, whenever there's someone streaming, to come in and just leave like these spam accounts so they can hack into other people's accounts.
no, not they're promoting their own NFTs.
Elena Los
Yeah.
Kutova.
Yeah,
Los
I would love to go to
Kutova.
Russia too.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Russia too and see some Russian babes too. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Depends
Yeah.
which part of Russia, because not all part of Russia is acceptable towards people of
No.
our skin color and caliber, and Americans at that.
Well,
A lot of stuff goes on there.
There's going to be racism everywhere.
No, but Russia is
Yeah.
bad. Like, I'd rather go to Germany than Russia.
Japan is the same way too. If you go to some parts of Japan, they'll call you a
Each
Chinese
live a each.
And hey, I know in Japan. I've never been to Japan, but
No, Japan is very liberal. Japan is starting to, yes, only the rural parts, but even so, they can't stop you from coming in. You know how much black
just
people
like-
go to
just
Japan?
just like Japanese.
Fuck, Japan
people
has a
work-
holiday where they make fried chicken.
Oh yeah, let me some fried chicken. But
Satanic.
I would love.
I'm serious, they
welcome-
do. They have a holiday when they make fried chicken.
Yeah,
That is
because I
true.
know
It's cool.
I know
in some rules, in some countries they have rules and some they don't. But in continent, but I know I would welcome people with open arms to my country, just like I would want them to open their arms for me in their country or continent.
Well, a lot of people have their own ethnical bias towards other people, so they may feel because they're of that ethnicity or that race that they are better, superior, and unfortunately, it goes on with these second and third world countries.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. Well, I'm not like that. I don't think I'm better than no other race or this. I ain't like that. See now Eric, he think he's like what piss me off for some people. They'll be like, oh,
Okay.
black people still, but all race still, male, female, no matter what skin color you are. I'm
Well,
just
That
saying.
guy will never change.
Eric is trying to bring the black community to a militant, homogenous, racially homogenous group, which is not. Black people cannot
And he's
become like that because every black person is not the same. We're not
Yeah,
like the Borg from Star Trek where we all have a collective hive mind. We're
yeah, you
all
gotta
different
realize.
people. We have different
You,
minds, different attitudes, different way of speaking, different way of thinking, different way of doing everything. So
you gotta
you can't
realize.
say every black person has to come together and
Yeah,
be this collective
he
group
ain't pro-black.
that
I ain't
that
pro-black.
defeats
He's
the white
got it.
people, defeats the Asians, defeats the Arabs,
No
defeat.
race.
You can't.
He's a
look at
I've
it.
sent Adam to turn it good for you,
Oh,
Dr. Phil, and
Yeah.
take
I
Danilo
don't like
Bergoli
Dr.
with you so
Phil.
you can do some
A
damage on
lot,
Adam.
well, a lot of people have
Um,
haters or Danielle Brooke Bad Baby, but
but
some.
I don't have a problem with her, but I do think she's black facing or
I
black
don't like Dr.
fishing.
Phil.
Well, she's white, but
Yeah, but I think she's black fishing. I think she's trying to be like this ghetto black girl that she wants to
Yeah.
and I'm
imitate.
sorry that how
Yeah,
her mom treated her because I seen the recent video of from
her
like
mom wanted clout. Her mom wanted money, and she got it. She got the
and
money.
see people thinking like
Yeah.
she was the bad person, but my
Sorry.
A lot of
mom said
families
no,
do.
no,
Oh,
she disrespected her mom, did blah blah. But Bad Baby, you like cause she just her mom just mad because she can't control her no more, and she at Bad Baby house at her daughter house, and she can't do
sorry.
that,
She
and
was
she
doing
want to boss up
OnlyFans when she
her.
was 15 years old to these grown pedophile men, and they
Sorry.
gave
Yeah,
her
she
like
was.
thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, she had a
Ew.
little
That's some
boyfriend
nasty
when she was
shit.
still a minor.
Yeah, she was
I'm
15 years old
sorry.
and she was showing her privates to these grown 40, 50-year-old pedophiles
And I
on
and I, and I
That's
OnlyFans.
seen
gross.
And
and I
shame on
seen.
OnlyFans for supporting pedophilia.
Well, they said she. Well, I heard they said she had opened up her OnlyFans when she was 18. When she turned 18.
She says she's been doing it for 2 years, since she
Wait,
was
who?
18.
Bad
Daniela
baby,
Bogoli.
Yeah.
Who's
bad
that?
baby,
Bad
bad
Barbie.
baby.
Bad baby.
Bad Bobby.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I saw a
I
video.
was
I saw a
trying to
video
say
of her.
something about the Dr. Phil show. Sorry if I'm not trying to
Well,
interrupt. I was trying to
yo, let
say
me just
something.
say this real quick. I just
Go ahead. Go
bad.
ahead.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
saw Bad
I
Baby
got that
when
bling bling Dr. Flex. Nah, I'm saying
And
Sosa Sosa gang
also,
shit.
when
I don't know what you
Bad
saying, but that
Baby
shit is making me laugh.
hey,
when
didn't
Bad Baby
Dr.
was
Phil defend didn't Dr. Phil defend Logan Paul?
Yeah,
He
he
did.
did.
He did.
Yeah, and not only that, Dr. Phil is now a gateway to fame or shame. That's what it is now. It's a gateway to
He's a
fame or
piece
I
of
shame.
don't know
garbage. He's a piece
what
of
Dr.
fucking
Phil
garbage.
became. What Dr.
Yeah.
Phil came on the episode of WWE, and he was backstage talking to Ric Flair and Charlotte, and and then he said, "You don't have to cheat." Oh, shut up! Looking like a version of what's it character?
Looking like that green N&M, that N&M from that Baku series. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, but how he talked
That's
to
what he
Hey,
said. I'm a black man stuck in a white man's body. Yeah,
who said that?
Dr. Phil.
Oh, but this
What?
on YouTube? I ain't hear
He
that.
actually said that shit.
Well, he
He's
said,
an
well, so if I
Yeah.
look this up on
Mhm.
YouTube, it'll be there.
Wow.
If I look this up on YouTube, it'll be there.
I remember that. I remember when he said that. I'm not sure if you're going to find it on YouTube, but I remember when he said that quote. Yeah.
Yeah, but and then I was seeing old videos of him with Bad Baby was on there, and when she didn't want to go to that ranch, and I've seen old videos of her when she was a minor, like twerking by the car and then pissing outside.
I mean, she did a whole bunch of other, like, it just shows you
Like-
how sick, how, these people on the internet will just support someone who literally just became an adult at age 18, and all of a sudden they want to lust after her. And they're not people her age, like, they're not like in their 20s. These are grown ass men who are like 50, 60 years old that she talks about, that
no.
sends her money. And to all those men who send an 18-year-old girl money, You deserve to be in prison, you nasty bitch.
Yeah.
Because you know damn well that girl just became an adult just recently, and she's not even old enough to even drink. She may be old enough to do porn, but she's not old enough to drink. So you
Well, I see
50,
her- I
60
see her
years old, doing, going to OnlyFans, looking up 18-year-old girls. That's just, come on, that's a little, that's not even adult, technically speaking.
Yeah, when you
You
turn
know?
21, you become an adult when you turn 21.
That's nasty. That's, see, but
I'm 10
I'm
years-
not surprised because the
10 years
internet's
older
filled with
than her.
sickos.
Yeah, I'm
Jay-Z.
10 years older than her.
Dr. Phil now.
She was born. She was
You're
born
not
in
innocent.
2003.
This is
Yeah, she was
little,
born in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm 10 years older than her.
They're gonna change.
cash register, aka little broomstick. This is Dr. Phil now. This is literally him.
And the green
What the-
It's a
M&M.
disrespect to the
He's an ugly
M&Ms.
M&M. Well, just looking at that got me.
Why don't you
That's what
guys
M&M.
hate on Jamie Lynn Spears instead? Nah, the Britney community already does that constantly.
This person's a
And
Dr.
kind of
Phil
like
fan.
Mother Nature too, because she looks ugly now. Like Jamie Lynn Spears look like a fucking ugly man.
But that's karma. I never really. I didn't used to
And she
think
once
was
looked
white.
like her sister. She once looked like Britney Spears, like when she was a little girl, like they were twins. But now, not anymore. She don't look good.
Oh my gosh.
What is up with people that are much younger?
Hubba Bub,
than
that was my
old?
shiz. I used to love Hubba.
Oh, you see it?
I
Yeah.
used to eat the sour, like the sour grape
The
one,
green
and
one.
chew the shit out of
I
it.
remember
I
that.
love Hubba Bubba. They don't sell it anymore. You don't find
Well,
it.
Where they been on the candy out? They got it in a big jar, the pink version of it in a big container on the candy out.
No, I don't see it. Like you have to go to like in New York City. You have to go to like a bodega, which is like a mini like grocery store, and you go in there, and they used to have Hubba Bubba like on the shelf. You would just ask for them. Like I would ask for like the sour grape, and they would just give me it.
Oh, hey, ZTB, I want to bring up something that's going to get you, okay? So I don't know if you heard about this, but you heard about my the controversy with Nagatora?
No, I haven't heard about it.
They're getting mad because of how she's tanned and how there's going to be a double on the anime and a black person is voicing voice. But they're saying that she's whitewashing even with the tan. But so they're bringing up politics and race into an anime. And I'm about to show you.
We're in an era where that is going to be the predominant situation where political correctness, identity politics, and social media especially, because back then when anime was at its golden age, social media wasn't like taking over. Now social media is taking over, so everybody, oh my god, you guys, Kevin and Matt, now everybody is wanting to politically correct everything that comes out, you know.
Yeah. Fuck them when they do that. Hold on.
Some
So
people believe that they are like dead ass though.
They're
Like
not.
I sometimes no, because Dr. Phil looks like a fake human sometimes. You ever look at when the camera, you don't notice it in the older episodes, but in the newer episodes when they have the high definition camera and they zoom in right in Dr. Phil's face, you notice that the skin just doesn't look like real. Like it looks like
Plastic
how
surgery.
No, not plastic surgery. Like you remember the movie White Chicks where Sean and Marlon Wayans become those two white girls? It kind of looks like
White
that.
chicks.
Yeah.
I was
Like
gonna
artificial
say-
skin.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, that came out in 2004.
I was going to say, what if he's Marvin the fucking Martian? You know?
What? Don't
You
do
never
that.
know.
I
You
know.
never fucking
Dude,
know who's
don't compare
underneath
him
that
to
suit.
Martin the Martian.
That human costume.
Hey, I got the character up, DTV, right here. So this is the person they're complaining about right now. That's Nagatora. But here's
She's
what
not
I
even
don't
black. She looks like Indian.
understand, and that's because she's doing outdoor activities. But here, I got another one where she
She can
was
pass
like,
as a Filipina
yeah. But here's
or
the
Mexican.
thing, I got a picture that's gonna debunk this hypocrisy. They're gonna say
Yeah, she
something
don't look black.
but they won't say anything about this character I'm about to show you. Because there's another character I found that's also tanned, and she's one of the Seren Kagura characters. So give me a minute. They're not going to say anything about this character. I got a picture of her right now. There you go. They're not going to say anything about this character right here. You see it, ZTB? I just pulled up
Like,
another character with a tan. They didn't say nothing about
That's
her.
not a tan. That's a tan?
Yeah, she's
That ain't
tan.
a tan.
She's tanned. You
Since
go look
when?
at it.
Since do people have color blindness? Because that's not a tan.
no.
Yeah, but she's tanned. I'm telling you, she is
That's
tanned.
not tanned. That
I'll pull up another good example.
that's considered to be tan, guys. Oh my goodness.
Here, I'll pull up another one. Give me a minute. Here we go.
Now
There
this
you
is a black character in anime.
Yeah.
So Yoruichi, this is a
Yeah.
black character, and she was confirmed to be black, just like one of the Arankars from Bleach. They were confirmed to be black. Like this guy right here with the braids and the dreadlocks, he's black, right? So there's a lot of other black characters, but she was a primary example of a black woman. She was actually bisexual. And she was in love but she was in an interracial relationship in Bleach. So yeah, that's a black character.
And she's very inspiring. See,
Yeah, she was a former captain.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I got another picture. You can definitely tell on this one.
Afro Samurai. There you go. There's a perfect example.
Tan line.
Well, that show is made to be a black protagonist, but I'm talking about shows that are like a regular anime, but they have black or black looking characters like in the mix of everyone else.
Tan.
One Piece.
That's not tan. I don't consider that to be tan. She's literally the same skin complexion as Son Goku.
Oh. Well.
Like,
Yeah.
let me type a picture of Goku. You can see Goku, and then you can compare her, and then you'll see that. Hold on.
Yeah, but they won't say anything about Hamura at all.
See, it's literally the same skin complexion as Goku.
Yeah. And they're getting mad at Nagatora. What else are y'all gonna get mad at? Oh, y'all even said that Lukoa is a minor. She don't even look anything like a minor. She looked like a grown adult.
Well, they must not understand the chibi culture in Japan. So in Japan, there is a thing where they like to turn adult characters and make them look not like children, but like
there is exploitation in there too.
There is, because it's kind of like you're fetishizing midgets, or I feel the same sort of way when people do that. Like when they fetishize a midget, like why do you want a midget for? Like they have the same body structure as a 4-year-old person, so like
They get into that kind of stuff.
And I know personal people that had sex with midgets. Like I know in my job there's people who talked about having like one person talked about giving head to a midget, and I'm like, really? It's legal. I know it's legal, but really, dude? Okay.
But yeah, it's like y'all want to judge. Here's another thing: they want to judge anime characters based on their chest size. It's like, y'all? Yeah, they're doing that too. They're judging anime characters based on their size, and I thought size didn't matter to y'all. Oh, no, we're going to judge the character based on how she's drawn and her tit size. It's like, who the fuck cares? It's a fucking drawing.
Bunch of fucking weebs and incels and just, ugh. So I can't stand the anime community.
The anime community. No. This is why I have a community. We call people like that out when they do something like that.
All these live Nickelodeon shows / movies are tainted now. They always have been tainted. The Jim Carrey Lemon Snicket's movie is literally probably the least problematic thing, and Nickelodeon has
Exactly. I have to agree with WC Records. I actually enjoyed Nickelodeon.
The Proud Family is good. I'm glad it's coming back.
Studio is cheap.
Oh my god.
Networks.
Malik X.
Hey guys, but the Nickelodeon studio, their animation, even though it's cheap as fuck, it's better than Cartoon Networks nowadays, and that's just sad.
Yeah.
It really
Cartoon
is.
has kids shows on there.
Nickelodeon always had better animation than Cartoon Network.
Yeah, exactly.
Way better.
And their jokes.
Have you guys watched Real Monsters back in the 90s?
I sure
Yeah.
did. I loved it.
Yeah, that shows you how better Nickelodeon was. Nickelodeon was always better in animation quality than Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network got lazier. They once had one of the best animations next to Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
But now this new, I guess, president taking over, whatever she's doing, she's making all of the cartoons look the same. Like every last one, like Teen Titans Go, or the new Ben 10 series, like they all look the same with the animation.
Miller left.
How you butchered Ben 10 and then you butcher Thundercats with Thundercats Go? Get the fuck out of here.
God, really? What?
Hold on. I gotta correct you. Hold on. ZTB, Christina Miller's gone. They're replacing her with a guy or something.
Well, they better not bring back that same shitty animation. I want the live action. Like I want Ben 10. I want General Rex. I want all of the good shows. Young Justice to come back.
Young Justice.
Because that's what's saving these shows. Those are what's saving Cartoon Network.
Animated live.
I heard there's a new Batman animated series coming out.
Oh dear Lord.
Jeez, man. The original's better. Their original animated series is better.
That's my new Batman action figure I got for Christmas. It's pretty badass.
Oh, let me showcase that, if you don't mind. I'm just going to showcase that.
What was I going to say?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Cartoon Network's not going to get
That's
any better.
bitchin'.
No.
That's bitchin'. That's the retro. That's the I think that's the 1990s Batman.
It's actually a 2004 action figure, believe it or not.
It's based off of the 90s animated show because I'm looking at the logo and that's the same animation as the 1993 Batman.
Wait, who?
Adam.
Huh?
Adam, the guy that did the 99 series.
No, that's the 1960s Batman. This is the 1990s Batman.
That looks like the one before. Though.
Look at the logo. Look at the logo. That's not Adam West. Yeah. Look at the logo.
It's actually based on the Batman Hush comic series. I think it came out like in... God, I forgot when.
It was like in the 70s or something, right?
No, I'll have to look up. The movie just recently came out. It's like 2019 or whatever.
I wanted to hear Awesome Speaker because he was trying to say something. I don't,
My bad. Sorry.
We want control, but I want to hear everybody out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do.
That Halloween one there, sure.
You mean the Long Halloween?
There's a Halloween one, part 1.
This one, Kevin. This one.
The Batman Long Halloween.
Yeah, I've seen it. Loved it.
That's Batman.
What was I going to say about
Cartoon
Network?
Cartoon Network's not going to be as good as it used to be. Is that what you were trying to say?
I was trying to say the new president we got now is just as bad as the last one we got.
Bring back Toonami and bring back the anime block that was on from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
They're not going to do that.
That and bring back Cartoon Fridays, bring back Johnny Bravo, bring back Ed, and Eddie, bring back the classic Powerpuff Girls, not the new one. Bring back Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, bring back Adventure Time, bring back Flapjack.
Adventure Time, that's my child.
I was about to say,
but regular show.
I don't think
regular show. Bring that back.
Hold on, Awesome Speakers.
There's a movie for Powerpuff Girl, apparently.
Awesome. Go ahead. I want to hear you out. I want to hear everybody out.
Now they got this preschool block on Cartoon Network now called Cartoon Neato, which lasts us 8 hours a day. So I don't think they'll ever bring those shows back. So.
No, Cartoonito sucked. It's the worst child block on the show.
And they brought back live action and got rid of Adult Swim.
Yeah, but here's the thing I don't get. Toonami used to be so good, but then Toonami ends up sucking because there's hardly no animes on the block that I'm interested in.
No, here's the thing. They air Dragon Ball, right? So they air Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Super. But it only comes on Saturdays at 12 o'clock p.m. AM, sorry.
I don't like that idea.
That's stupid. Toonami, if you're going to bring back Toonami, do it in the same fashion how it was. Every day, Monday to Saturday, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, you air, let me tell you the shows you air on Toonami. You air Dragon Ball Z, then you air Sailor Moon, because that's how it was. Then you air Tenchi Muyo. Inuyasha can come at 5:30, because that's how it used to be, right?
Rurouni
Kenshin or Samurai Troopers Ronin Warriors, either one.
A comic to kill. You could put School Rumble on that bitch. I don't care. Put anything that is good to watch. I'll watch.
But make sure you put Dragon Ball Z on there, because that's people are not gonna. And the classic Dragon Ball, the one that Funimation did back in the 90s.
The Ocean dub was better.
Or the Ocean dub, or the Ocean, either one. But I grew up with both. So I grew up with the Ocean dub when it started. But I remember last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku had fought Frieza on planet Namek. And they have 5 minutes, but yet 30 episodes, I remember that.
30 episodes? I like to see them fight. You know what? Put Bleach back on y'all's fucking network. I like Bleach.
No, that's owned by Viz. That's not going to happen.
Oh, fuck. What about Naruto?
I remember when they aired...
That's also owned by Viz and Disney.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Naruto's overrated.
And Pokemon is owned by Disney, too.
Yeah, of course. But that's because Cartoon Network do it in the dumps.
See, that was the one saving grace. Pokemon, Bakugan, Beyblade, all of these shows, all these animes they could have had, and they just gave it up away for these shitty... weirdly drawn, badly drawn cartoons that they just airing with no originality whatsoever.
And that's why I don't really like Disney's getting involved with anime, because Disney shouldn't even get involved in anime anyway.
Well, they've been involved in anime for a very long time. You just didn't know it. They've been involved in it. You know about Jetix? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Jetix. You remember Jetix, right?
Those were good compared to
Disney did its thing I actually like it when Disney get involved in anime, because they did a damn good job. They promoted it the same way how Pix 11 did, because remember when they were Toon Disney, and then before that they were Disney Family, which is now Discovery Channel Family, by the way, because that's the hub. And when Disney used to air Power Rangers, Digimon, Pokemon, what else? They used to air a lot of good shows.
The thing about Disney, and I know Disney has done some good, but the thing is they got too much power, and I don't like that.
Well, would you rather have them have power, or just channels who just doesn't do a good job of promoting shows to have power?
I mean, it depends on that. It depends on what they're offering.
Disney airs nothing but live action nowadays.
I love Jetix, and no one can tell me, anyways, that Jetix isn't good. Jetix was the shit, and everyone here knows it. If you've seen it, you know it. Jetix was awesome.
Hey, the X-Men series was good too.
And that was owned by Disney. They bought that from Fox, because Fox owned that. Well, now Disney owned Fox, so you see that how that works?
That pretty much means they own X-Men now.
And they own Deadpool.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's like, Disney does some good, but then there are times where it's just like they get involved in everything. It's like, dude.
I get the Aurelian fare from Disney.
I want competition. I want, fair competition.
But the problem is there is no competition. Cartoon Network is not trying. Nickelodeon tried it, and they failed. So there's not any other competition that can, compete with these shows, with these channel blocks.
Yeah, but that's like Vince McMahon trying to own every fucking, trying to throw away ECW and WCW and all these other wrestling feds. They can't even keep up with AEW. That's just sad.
Like, I know what you mean. Like, you want Fox Kids, you want Pix 11, like CW Kids.
I want variety.
You want Disney, you want Toon Disney or Jetix. Then you want Cartoon Network with its block, and then you want Nickelodeon with its block. So you want different variations.
That's something that I want. That's what
I
everybody
mean,
wants. Variety.
Yeah.
but I mean, they got rid of UPN and changed it to the CW network.
Yeah, now Maury comes on Channel 9. I'm like, what the hell?
Who the heck wants to watch that
More.
shit?
I don't know
Yeah.
why they changed the name. I had watched it on YouTube. It said what?
And
I
all
think
these
it was.
logos, and
it
I've
was
said
something.
extra commentary on these new modernized logos that they make up nowadays. I hate these logos. These logos look like something that you
Yeah.
on
Look what they
Photoshop.
did with Boomerang.
Boomerang's logo looks
Oh,
like
Boomerang is dead. It's like a graveyard for Cartoon Network shows that just never made it on the original channel, so they just air it on there.
yeah, it's a
They
great.
air no classic shows whatsoever, not one single one. I don't even see Scooby Doo anymore.
Well,
Well-
that shit is overrated.
But it's not.
The original Scooby Doo. I mean,
Yeah, but Be Cool Scooby Doo does not deserve to be there.
no, fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
'cause
And
the
then see, that's
original
they're airing
Scooby-Doo-
all the bad shows on, like all of the bad shows that nobody watched on Cartoon Network. That's what they're airing on Boomerang right now.
Like Uncle Grandpa.
Because the
Uncle Gra-
original
and that's a
Scooby-Doo came out.
pedophile, by the way. Because how the hell your uncle's gonna be your grandpa?
That.
Oh, and by the
yeah.
way, Peter Braungart, next time you do another animation, get this fucker a drug test because every time he gets into animation and draws something, it looks like it's on fucking meth or crack.
Yeah, and people want to
Uncle
talk
Grandpa
about.
bad.
Citizens banned
People
for
want to talk about courage.
yeah.
Courage. At least courage looks better than that.
Who talking about Courage? That's I better not hear anyone talking about Courage because that is brilliant animation. I don't know. That was the golden age of Cartoon Network animation.
Yeah. And here's
I
another
love
thing.
Yeah.
That Courage the Calorie Dog had a crossover with Scooby Doo. That's how good it
Yeah,
was.
they-
Yeah, it was that good. It was one of the legendaries of the Cartoon Network. It was on any show that was on Cartoon Fridays was legendary. Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken. Oh my God, Cow and Chicken.
I could
They
hate
don't
with
even
Oh my
have
God,
those no
I just
more.
got a nostalgia rush from that show.
Hey, Chicken's my dude, man.
You remember Two Stupid Dogs?
Yeah, that show
What?
too. Two Stupid Dogs is funny.
Yep.
They
Dexter's
remind me of me and my little brother when we were growing
Johnny
up.
Quest.
Hey, the Two Stupid Dogs remind me of me and my brother when we were growing up. I was the gray dog, and then the little dog would be my little brother. Yeah, exactly.
That's like J-Man and ZTV.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm the gray dog. I'm the dog that can't see. You know.
Oh man.
Man, where are those shows? Oh wait, now we got garbage shows.
And then you got Sheep in the City. That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
By the way, that penguin, that pigeon show, it was a ripoff of Sheep in the City.
What penguin show?
That penguin, it's Pigeon. This Pigeon Speaks show that they air on Cartoonito. It's a ripoff of Sheep.
Pingu?
No, not true. It's Sheep. It's Pigeon Speaks.
That is that supposed to be
It's a
a ripoff of Martha Speaks?
No, Pigeon Speaks is a ripoff of Sheep in the Big City.
What's up with these ripoff shows?
I don't get it. And the Not So Late Show, it's a ripoff of the Late Show just by the title.
Like,
Fuck
yeah,
you, Elmo.
Cartoonito's gonna fail.
I used to like Elmo, but fuck him. He has to involve politics into Sesame Street. Fuck that shit.
Sesame Street's on Cartoon Network now? Really, dude?
Yeah,
They're
they're
supposed to be on
owned by Warner
PBS Kids.
No, they own Warner Brothers owns Sesame Street. They pretty much own it now. That's a disrespect to Vincent.
Why do they own Sesame Street? Put it back on PBS Kids.
Yeah, they want to own everything that's on PBS Kids as well.
Thomas and Friends, like, really? Who the fuck wants to watch that on?
You're gonna bring back Little Bill. You're gonna bring back Arthur.
Oh my
well,
god.
Why are you
gotta
putting
realize
PBS
that
Kids
show-
shows?
I'm back.
That
Yeah,
ain't
so
cool.
like
That
Two
ain't
Stupid
cool.
Dogs, I Am Weasel, like those are shows that they could
Oh, yeah.
easily bring back. Yep.
But they won't do that, ZTV.
They won't because they
well.
would have to give a fuck about first the audience that's watching it, the shows that people requested, and creating good content, which they won't do.
The show is a ripoff of the Late Show just by the title. And fuck the Little Ellen show. It's a Little Ellen DeGeneres show. Fuck that show. Fuck Ellen.
Wait, she's making a spin-off?
Yeah, she's making a spin-off of her own, little past. I guess it's like when she was little, like a child. And
are they going to show the part where she has an ankle bracelet on her leg and she's on house arrest? Oh, they won't show that part? Oh, never mind.
I mean, she got a nice house.
Yeah, she also has a nice everything else.
Yeah, and I thought she was a good person.
I don't wanna.
She's a very nasty person. She's the kind of person, she can smell your breath from 20 feet away, and if she can smell it from then, she will tell you, she will tell you, she will curse you out, scream at you, embarrass you in front of everybody, and then tell you to go home.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like that just sounds like when I smell a reptilian from miles away.
That's a different
He has
story.
that supersonic smell.
Well, she
does not deserve a freaking kid show at all.
I feel bad that she even now. It sucks because I thought she was cool, and then now I'm hearing all this stuff.
Wait, what happened?
Well, she appears to be cool because she's a very good actress. She knows how to pretend and know how to portray herself as being, like this nice, sweet, innocent person. But in real life, she's not. She's a very nasty, cruel person to be around.
God, she's a wannabe. She's a pretender. That's what she is.
Man, poor Dory.
And that's not only
Dory
that,
was the best. Sometimes I blink it out that she's voicing Dory.
Oh yeah.
And
for real, like sometimes I even forget on purpose that Ellen is voicing her.
And here's another
That's
thing.
What sucks about it.
Here's another thing too. Cartoonito. You
just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Nick Jr. Dude, Nog was the shit when I was a child.
By the way, Nemo is dead. He was always dead since the beginning of the movie. Spoilers.
Yeah, but Nog.
What?
Nemo doesn't exist. It's called Finding Nemo because the father is trying to relive the trauma of how that his wife and his kids, all of them, they got eaten by a shark. Yeah.
Yep.
So his imagination.
Yeah, the father is losing it, and Dory is there to comfort the father.
So Nemo died.
She got eaten by a shark.
His wife and all of his kids got eaten by a shark. The father survived.
I thought it was a barracuda.
Whatever it was, it looked like a shark barracuda. It got eaten. The kids got eaten, and the wife got eaten too.
Yep.
I'm very confused.
Nemo never existed because Nemo never grew up to become the Nemo that we know. That's the father's imagination of projecting what would Nemo look like. That's why Nemo looks identical to the father and they look like clones, because the father is envisioning Nemo how he would see Nemo is. But that's not necessarily how Nemo would look like.
Here's the thing, DTB, that would make sense because wouldn't the wife be around if he was a No, the wife wasn't around. You said
exactly. No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, it was fucked up. It's like you're not gonna imagine the wife, but you're gonna imagine the child. What? That don't make no sense.
Because remember in the beginning of the story, he said that him and Nemo escaped from the incident where all of his kids and his wife got eaten. Well, Nemo got eaten too. It was just the father that escaped. That's why it's called Finding Nemo. Why else you think the father has OCD and don't want to let Nemo leave the house?
Exactly. I actually agree on that.
I'm
Paranoia.
very confused.
Watch Finding Nemo again, and you'll see what I mean. In fact, watch what was the show? What was the channel on YouTube? What was the name? Oh, shuck. I always remember it, but now I suddenly don't remember it.
Was it?
Hold on.
I don't watch. If you're watching the Theory one, I don't really believe that guy. That Matt Pat guy. That guy sucks.
Well, not Matt Pat, but there's several other videos that talked about Finding Nemo and how Nemo is not alive. You can even see it in Dory. Like Dory has mental problems and she's pretending that Nemo exists.
Yeah, I said it. Matt Pat. You could go fuck yourself.
Dory even said she had short-term memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
You sucked up to Susan Wojcicki just like Anthony did. And you know what? Even though I said that Smosh, the reason why Smosh fell, it wasn't because of the stuff they were doing. It's the fact that Anthony, and I even said this many times before, Anthony had bigger balls than Ian will ever have in his entire fucking life. Point blank, period. Because let's be honest, the guy's married.
Well, I like Smosh now. I like the cast that they have now.
Yeah, but Ian sucks. I fucking hate him. They kiss up to YouTube. They act like they do everything YouTube does for them, and they act like, oh, we care about. No, you don't. Y'all were e-begging on your fucking website that one time. Oh, well, let's not forget about that little fundraiser you did too. That little fundraiser was a scam, and
Wow.
nobody cared about the Smosh Babies cartoon. Let's just be honest. Nobody really cared. Now, I'm not blaming PewDiePie for being the special guest there. He ain't at fault. It's fucking Smosh being delusional.
You didn't know about that? He never really existed. You can even see this in the first movie. You see that the father's losing it.
Mm-hmm.
Childhood ruined, right? Yeah.
That's the theory. The theories.
No, but you can see it in the movie that something is wrong with this father. Like this father doesn't want to let his child leave the house.
Yeah,
and you see how if you pay attention to the background characters, pay attention to, is very because Disney. One thing I love about Disney is that they are very attentive to detail. Pay attention to the background characters, and you'll pay attention to how he like when he's trying to find Nemo. Look at how the background characters are looking at him. Then you'll see something is wrong.
Yeah, he's losing. He don't want him to go anywhere. He's overprotective of his own child.
Yeah.
But it's because Nemo's a figment of his imagination.
But here's the thing. Do they see Nemo or they don't?
They don't see Nemo because that's why I'm saying when the father is communicating with Nemo in the scenes that him and Nemo are together, if you pay attention to the background characters, they're looking at him like, the fuck? Like, who's he talking to? Pay attention. I didn't notice it at first. I had to rewatch Finding Nemo, and I'm like, oh shit, oh no.
He's crazy.
He's losing it. Sorry to ruin your childhood, guys, but it's just that's what Disney does.
Apparently in The Lion King, it's spelt sex or whatever.
Plus, here's another thing too. Yeah,
you didn't know that?
I know that. I already knew that. But
hey, Mike Celine, ZTB can be obsessed with Arthur, but if I talk about wrestling otaku, that's first of all, number one. Let me just correct you there. Let me auto-correct you, partner. Okay, I'm not obsessed with Arthur, and I communicate with Arthur on a private message before all of this. So let me just fill you in on this shiz. Hold on, guys. I want to say something. So here's the thing. I have no problem with Arthur as it is. I just want Arthur to be upfront and honest about what he has and what he has been doing. I want the elephant. And hold on. I want the elephant of the room to come out, and I want him to be honest about what he has been doing. Like, if you're gonna apologize, tell the issue. To approach them, be like, yo, I did this to you. I said this. Now I want you to actually just, hope we can come. You talk about him all the time. No, I actually don't. I haven't been making the streams.
Mike Celine.
You actually making a stream. I haven't been making a stream at all. But if you want to be part of it, Mike Celine, you're welcome to be part of it. It sounds like you want to be part of it.
ZTV, here's what I'm not trying to dominate your show or anything, but ZTV, I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Celine, you had plenty of time to go and talk to Otaku behind the scenes. You know why we dropped the drama?
Well, let me tell you something, Mike Salim. Let me tell you something. Arthur, the actions that has been going on recently, especially what has been happening, has been directly affecting me and my friends. If I'm getting messages from people telling me, why is Arthur apologizing? Why is Arthur doing this? And he's not addressing, the issues that's been happening. You're one to talk, well, maybe I'm just a popular bitch.
But here's the thing.
I
And
can't help the fact that I'm a kind of like an internet celebrity up in this hizzy.
I was trying to say something to Mike Saline. Look, when Wrestling Otaku and I had issues, you know who reached out to me? Wrestling Otaku did, and say, "Hey man, that was going too far." And I said, I agree. But then when I made peace with Otaku on Dark Horse's stream that year, people turned on me because I wanted to make peace with Otaku that day. But everybody got mad at me because Deku had.
You said your real name on a different channel that you came in. That's how I knew you were Mike Salim.
Yeah, you even admitted it on my channel.
And can I say this, Mike? Otaku hasn't said anything about you in months. So there's a difference between what's going on here and what you're doing.
Here's the thing, Otaku.
I don't understand why you here to passively aggressively attack people. Like, I just don't get that shit. Like, just come on here. The link is in the stream. Right here. Where is it?
Privately. You could talk to them on Messenger and stuff,
right
but
here.
You block people that associate themselves with Otaku. That don't make no fucking sense. You don't block somebody just because they chose to affiliate themselves with somebody.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you here, Hero. You guys and everyone else here are kind of guilty of that because, you remember when Arthur befriended Chayton and everyone else wanted to block Arthur for that? So, I mean, yeah.
That's because he was defending somebody in the wrong.
But it's... Well, why you reported the stream?
Oh.
For what?
You're the ugly version of the Oogle Blah of Crash.
Why are you using the Crash Bandicoot profile pic?
Yeah, that's
for what?
I mean,
for what?
Let's be honest, Mike. You kind of start shit with a.
And let me tell you something. If I catch a warning strike, I'm gonna report your channel, and I'm gonna tell everyone in my group to report your channel. Because if you want to start shit, nigga, then I'm telling you, it's gonna be about that life. Because you're not gonna come on my channel. Hold on, Hero. You're not gonna come on my page and start talking all this other shit and come in here and starting shit indirectly. It's just not happening. We're having a decentable conversation about Finding Nemo. You doxed yourself, my dude. You came on another channel and you revealed that you were Mike Salim. Don't go there. I can get that screenshot. Hold on, Hero. I can get that screenshot of you saying that you're Mike Salim, okay? Don Quickscote. And saying your real name is not doxing. So I think people need to reevaluate what doxing is. Hold on, Hero. Doxing is when you reveal your location, your personal information as far as your whereabouts, where you work, and all this, and your bank account. Those are doxing information, not your name, okay? So let's not go there.
But see, that's what I'm trying to say is he doxed Otaku's workplace number and tried to give it to me, and I told him I don't want it. I don't want to call this guy's work because I actually am proud that he's working and doing something with his life. And another thing, he's responsible for doxing Roman Hall Productions, and I defended Roman Hall for that.
Imagine being such a bitch because your real name that you said publicly on other places. But that's what I mean. But even if someone said your real name, that's not doxing. People need to understand the meaning of doxing. Go to school. Go to Google. Doxing is when you actually reveal the person's whereabouts, workplace, or bank information, or family affairs. That's doxing.
Oh, and by the way, Mike Swain, you can't talk about doxing when you give me Otaku's workplace number. You can't.
Now that's doxing. That's doxing. What you did with Otaku. That's doxing.
Know how to hack somebody.
Even MJ doesn't know what doxing means.
I don't think a lot of people know what doxing is. I think a lot of stupid people just say things and they just don't know what it means.
And you put your name out there, idiot.
Yeah,
oh,
and
you
another
put your face out there.
Even if he didn't, saying his name is not doxing.
Mike
That's not doxing.
Everybody knew your name was Mike Sling. Everybody knew. Even freaking what's those guys? A few young hard men know that your name is Mike Sling because you put your name out there publicly. Your last name. Hey, I put my first and last name out there publicly.
Oh my gosh.
I got to hide Mike. So what is your excuse? What's your excuse?
And first of all, he actually had a YouTube channel named Mike Salim.
Yeah, that too.
Which had your real name. So come on, make it make sense, dude.
Yeah, we're not even talking about you.
Don't play the victim here, dude.
Want to come on my page to start shit, passive aggressively start shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on.
I bet he sent him too.
He's in his 50s doing this shit. That's how embarrassing.
And I'm 30, and like, come on, dude.
He's actually
I
in
bet
his
that 40-year-old Hammershah sent him too.
He's almost to his 50s, though. Matthew, he's almost towards there.
Oh, it probably was Cobra.
No,
Yeah,
he
and who's
does.
responsible for Cobra? You know who.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and I'm sorry if I'm trying to take the spot. I'm sorry, but Mike, you blocked the asylum for associating themselves with otaku. It's like, who are you to tell people who they can or cannot hang with? Look, I'm not gonna tell you who you can and cannot hang with. You hang with somebody, that's going to be on you. But I will say this: don't be hesitant to turn a blind shoulder because they may do something behind your back you don't even fucking know about. Point blank fucking period.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, because it doesn't hold people accountable. That's the thing. And now he's coming in here complaining. You notice how he's complaining in the comment section, but he will not come on the stream. You notice
Well,
that.
I have a job, but yet you're up late at night.
2:00. It's like 3 over there where he lives.
These people just can't get a life.
No. They make videos at 3 in the morning. Look, I don't do videos on midnight. Sometimes I do if I need to commentate on something, but I kind of stopped doing that because it's really early, and why would I want to do that?
You do,
I save
you do non-recording streams. That's about it.
Yeah, non-recorded streams are different. But I remember I did a video at like 5 in the morning or at like 6 or 7 o'clock. I just don't do that very much anymore because let's be honest, I get kind of loud when I do my commentaries. I'm just gonna put that out there. I do. That's why I do it during the evening or during the day.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker, like good old JR.
Hey guys, this is Mike Salim, and I'm gonna talk shit on this video. I'm up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, everybody,
every time I fucking make a stream, I get a troll coming. Oh, I'm taking down your channel. So
screw him, dude.
Matt, you've probably seen it.
Yeah.
Not you, too, like, shut your mouth.
Oh my god, like seriously?
How's it going, True Laggy?
I'm good. I just took some.
What he said.
I'm good. I just took some.
Light in you.
I'm
that's
going.
Your bedtime.
Who, mine?
Yeah, you.
I just took some melatonin just now. Yeah, I'm going to
Oh
sleep.
my god.
Yeah, you.
Go to bed.
I even screenshotted it, Mike. So what are you going to do now? I screenshotted what it said, hey, Leon, it's Mike Saline. So you put it out there. You put it out
idiot.
Yeah, you idiot. Do your fucking video.
Don't play the victim around here, dude. That's not cool, bro.
But you brought the asylum through the asylum under the bus just pretty much shows how much you cared about them. They took up for you when that Roman Hall situation. And
when the whole Roman Hall situation happened.
Yeah, he got taken up for, but here's the problem. I even told Mr. Ricochet that he would when they were taking up for him, he was doxing Roman Hall's address. And that's why Deku got keys, or should I say the Omega winner, because he was the Omega winner at the time when he did this. He doxed just to revenge, and I said it was wrong for him to do. It wrong is wrong.
Why do people do that? Why do people dox other people because they don't agree with their opinion? Like, that's such a bitch, childish move. It's just you people are psychopaths and sociopaths. I'm just gonna say it. People who dox other people just to try to shut them up. You people need mental help.
Look at the first comment Mike Slim put. ZB can be obsessive with either, but if I talk about wrestling talk, that's obsessive. But the thing is,
I didn't even mention you, dude. Like, you're trying to be relevant in a conversation that has nothing to do with you, Mike.
Yeah, but I wasn't finished. Don't you? Yeah, but that's a hypocritical statement you just made. You do it all the time.
You could have talked
He
to Otaku
made a
behind the
bunch of
scenes.
fucking videos about him,
Be-
talking about his
here's
pedophilia
the
shit.
thing. Here's the thing. Otaku reached out to me on Messenger and say, "Hey, man, it was taken too far," and I wanted to. Me and him talk behind the scenes. That's what caused me to be cool with him and Dark
Yeah.
Horse. That's what caused it right there. Basically, Dark Horse offered me back when we had issues to resolve these issues. Yes, the first time it wasn't easy. I threatened Dark Horse. Yes, I did. I was wrong for that. And I apologized to him, and I apologized to Otaku at that time.
I remember
that.
that.
2 years ago.
And yeah, the only reason why Mike got involved because everybody was on the hate otaku bandwagon, and Mike decided, well, this guy did nothing for me. Who's the one who defended you when people harassed you? Otaku.
And the asylum, and now you threw them all under the bus. In fact, hey, he's friends with Eric now, but you know what Eric was doing in the FRS channel? He was
How are you
sabotaging
friends
it.
with someone who hates white people?
No. Here's the thing. He was trying to sabotage the channel. You know how stupid this guy is when he offers the channel? When you get inside the channel and you ask permission to gain access to the FRS channel, who's up at that time and accepting these invites? Fucking Eric Melendez. And you know how stupid this motherfucker is? He let Sam the Genesis porn bomb that fucking channel, and then Dakota would porn bomb it as well.
At least Dakota changed, unlike Eric did.
And I'm not throwing them fuck Sam the Genesis, but I'm not throwing Dakota under the bus, but he did that for a reason.
Well, ZTB, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
All right, Antoine, thanks for being part of it. And anyways,
we're gonna talk about our situation on Discord.
Yeah, with Britney Spears and this
just
whole
like
fiasco.
Adam's
Yeah, if you get on there tomorrow.
What is with these white men showing their small wieners to me? Like, I
It's
don't.
disgusting.
I don't care for 2 inches. Like or 1 inch. It's just
Jesus.
But yeah, that's the thing I was
step your
saying.
game up. Step your steroid game up, because that's what you probably need. Step your I don't know what you need to take. You need to take something.
They need some fuck, what is that stuff called again? The blue pill.
Viagra. Yeah, I'm afraid
Yeah.
that may not even help. It may grew a little inch.
I
And that's
wonder why
it.
Adam's fat.
What is it, the Matrix now?
But here's the thing.
It's tiny.
Oh man. But here's the thing I was saying. Like Mike Celine, you couldn't reach out to Otaku privately and talk to him man to man. But no, instead you block anybody that has a connection with Otaku, affiliates with him, and associates with him. You block everybody that associates with Otaku, and that don't make no fucking sense.
And Otaku hasn't even talked about you in a long time, so why are you still mentioning the guy?
He you know what he's doing, Matthew? He's proving that he's a better man. He already won the battle between Mike Celine.
There's a difference with Otaku and Arthur. Otaku doesn't even talk about this shit on his channel.
He does sometimes, but it's only if he has to address somebody within the wrestling spectrum. Sometimes there'll be anime people that'll call him out too. But you know, Otaku takes that as a sign of positivity. He takes it as like, oh, I'm getting more fame or the spotlight.
They need to invest in a hose and shove it in their ass and blow it up to pop their little pee. Yeah, because that's where the stimuli is. Maybe that will do something. But that would just be being a bottom, which is what they should stick to.
And that's the thing. I was saying to Otaku, I even told Otaku I would question him because at the time we didn't see eye to eye. We still don't see eye to eye to this day. But we both have something in common. We both like wrestling.
You're just neutral.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like me being a casual. That's the whole reason why me and him got into a dispute, because he didn't like the fact that I see things from a casual perspective.
I don't see what's wrong with this Otaku guy. It just seems like to me he's just trying to be like, when he was living his Otaku personality, he was just trying to be verbally like offensive, just to be like that on the internet. Because from what I had spoken to him personally, like he said that wasn't him. Like that was just his character.
I mean, some people.
I'm still getting warmed up to otaku a little bit, but not fully.
Yo, I'm
Otaku.
going
I
to
mean,
sleep, guys.
I'll talk to him.
Were you
I
gonna
don't
say
really
true?
talk to him.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
Go
you took
ahead.
that that's melatonin is gonna definitely make you
Yep.
knocked out. Yeah.
But if you look on Heroes Discord, I posted a link to Amazon and Hubba Bubba's. They sell the gum on there.
If the sour grape
Maybe
is on there, I'm
I'll
buying
knock
it
you
because
out
that used to be my
completely if you
shiz.
I think they actually do. Yeah, they actually do. Believe
I'm
it or
going
not,
on there. I'm gonna see it.
it's
But
yeah.
gushing great, but
What
I
were you
don't.
saying, Hero?
what I
Sorry.
was saying is like Hero. Excuse me. Me and Otaku, even though we
But
don't
thanks for
see.
coming, True. I appreciate it, and thanks for sending the link for the cup of bubba because that's something in my
Anytime.
childhood that I love to chew on.
But here's the thing I will
Yeah.
say.
At least I can put that in my mouth and not something of 1 inch.
Yeah.
Catch
Unless
that
you're
on.
Brian.
Well, you can't catch that. 'Cause you can't catch nothing. That's like catching a nipple.
Oh man,
No,
it's
No,
fine.
no. I'm sorry, Zidsby. You be catching the disease.
Like the teeth here.
Yeah, that head radio account. That's
All right,
Brian.
night, guys. Peace.
No, and
All right, True.
It's other
Later,
thing.
guys.
This is Brian for
Brian.
real. Is that Brian?
Yeah, yeah.
And we just made fun. Oh my god. Well, Brian, we just made fun of you. I'm just gonna tell you that.
Oh, and by the way,
what-
I will say this about Otaku. Even though me and Otaku don't see the eye to eye, that I don't. Even though we don't see eye to eye, that don't mean I just block him right off the bat. We actually get along because we talk about wrestling and stuff. There's things I do call him out on. I remember that time when I told he wanted to lead the anime community, and I even asked him that you can't lead the anime community because the anime community, there's so many damages that have already been done to the community. It's beyond saving. Now, I told him if you made your own fan club, or like I did, your own fan club and stuff, that would be different because then you will have your own set of rules and accountabilities. But what you're doing, Otaku, you're just trying to take over a community that was already ruined, and that's not a
Yeah.
good. See, I had to check him on that. I had to check him on that, and then I had to check him on the wrestling. And the reason why we feuded in the first place, it wasn't because of the Roman Hall controversy. That's when I knew. That's when when he first mentioned my name when it came to the Otaku stuff. Otaku mentioned my name because of what I said about Robert Sorreo Jr., natural born thriller. For those who don't know,
Shout out for
and
him for taking the trash out of me 4 times.
yeah, he did that to me 3 times. I laughed at it.
It's
Yeah.
just had Rodio's 99 and mocking of Brian.
Yeah, that's Brian.
CTB, I guess you can always use their small dick as a toothpick. No,
That's
even
not
a
the Brian
toothpick is
who
bigger.
calls himself
They're
Brian.
not using it for anything else. Yeah,
I've
it's like a
seen
nipple.
Brian
It just squirts out whatever milk that they can.
Yeah.
Just
That it
ping,
was Brian.
ping, 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 ping.
Brian-
Exactly, gaming.
Brian.
He uses that tribal chief account, and then he uses this account, this head radio account. He has like a bunch
Yeah,
of
but
accounts.
that might be that's a troll because he wouldn't say block Mike Slade or call himself. Don't call my friend toilet paper.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he even admitted it was Brian.
I've
Yeah, but
seen that
could be a
account
troll
before.
account too. He could make a lot of different same troll accounts in them.
Well, if that's Brian, Brian will pop in.
Yeah, it'll probably. I don't know.
He even admitted it was Brian, but I don't know.
Sure, he did it. But you can make a different fake accounts and send them, you know.
Yeah, but you could also
Homo-
go to the channel and see how when it was made and stuff like that. And you could definitely tell. Because there's one thing they always leave behind. They leave a context of character. They always do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Basically describing who they are personally. So even if they're not revealing themselves, they're revealing the context of their characters.
Well, you just say he's Brian Hampshire.
Oh.
Told you.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not showing what it was about. So I
Well,
can't
Brian,
say
if it's
that.
you, just come in here just to prove these two on and say, who's who.
If he doesn't have a mic,
He can only he will spam you in the private chat. If he
Yeah.
spams in the private chat, that's
Or
definitely
you can
him.
just pop the N word like you usually do and try to degrade me and everyone else. I don't know.
But here's the
That's
thing I
what
was
he.
saying about Otaku. Even though me and Otaku, we, settled our differences, at least he reached out to me in a private DM. At least he did
Yeah.
that. Something you couldn't do, Mike, is reach out to him personally. At one
Mike
time, I thought y'all
Salim.
each other. You know what? He did tell me that. He did tell me that he actually went over
Yeah,
to
it
see.
is Brian. It is Brian, Tribal Chief. Yeah, that's Brian. That's the real Brian. Kevin.
Yeah,
Was he?
but yeah, my Salim actually visited Otaku at one point. Yeah,
I
he
still
did.
got series.
Over at
Yeah, that's the real one. That's actually Brian, Kev.
Wait, he's in
yeah.
the chat. What?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
It's him. It's him. It's him.
told you. I fucking told y'all.
Call my friends, toilet paper.
Not trying to get it. I'm not trying to be mean or nasty.
The email easy to be.
Tribal Chief, remember that account that came Brian came in my last stream, cursing me out with that same account?
It's funny.
Everybody gets made fun of, dude.
Everybody does, even
Hero,
I do.
next time someone asks you how you doing, 2 inches from the ground. Oh my god. With the carpet showing.
The strange thing
Hey,
is,
you like the profile I gave? That's my response to that.
But the strange thing is, he comes in here, does all this tradition, and now he's coming in to kiss our asses. Get the fuck out of here!
Don't.
That's
call
how
the
Brian
Arthur
is. That's what
Blitzen.
I'm telling you. There's you can't read, like, it's just
He's two-faced.
Brian.
it's like Brian could
it's
just
too-
be nice. Next thing you know, yeah, Antoine, you N-word, yeah, ZTB, you effing fag. He'll say these things, and it's just,
like I said earlier, I don't think that's really him. So I don't believe that. Even say you say it's him, I don't believe it's him.
It's him. No, it's him. I can tell it's him.
Like I can disagree on that one, CTB, but I don't believe that's him. Not in my
Once he
eyes.
puts his microphone, and then you can see it. Yeah, that's him. Look how you spell apologize. Yeah.
Dude,
That's him.
I'm sorry, but dude, you can't just. And the same thing with Arthur. You can't expect people to accept your apology and then, everybody's gonna be cool with you again. Doesn't work like that, Brian.
That's the thing I told Junko, and I'm going to tell you. Not
Hey, George,
everybody,
what's going on?
you know what I mean? Not everybody's forgiving. That's just the harsh reality of it. Because sometimes in life, you gotta have that tough love. You know what I mean?
It started like 1:30, so this is like the aftermath, like almost 2 hours later.
You gotta have the tough love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to. It's the
I don't know
way
why these people.
when.
Why do these people expect you to be cool with them again? It doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not
you know?
being cool with you, Brian. Why would I want to associate with a guy who said an N-word?
And the F word.
And you
yeah.
showed your ass, so.
You mooned, and there was nothing there.
What cake? There's no cake. There's no cake at all. It's one thing if you did. It's one thing if you did have one, but you didn't. It was just a wooden plank. Just what we saw.
And I'm bringing back an old
A piece of cardboard.
Hey, y'all
Every time
remember?
you say plank, it reminds me of plank.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like from Plank from Ed and Eddie. Yeah.
No one will take that.
By the way, that's a great video game. I want to replay. I actually play that, and I'm gonna replay it.
But
Here's
an asshole. Plain and
I brought my
simple.
image back. Here's my old image I had.
I can chat and joke with you guys. I just got home from work. I had to work. Oh, damn.
You always have
Gang,
issues
gang,
with
gang. We got it.
Antoine,
We got it going.
Brian.
Insane.
I got my old profile back. There we go. This is one of my old profile pics. I still have this. It's Katsuragi.
Wow.
Me too. Big blind.
I got issues with Antoine and Eric. Well, why you got issues with Antoine?
Wait.
You call them the N-word. Well, I can understand Eric, but you call him the N-word.
You called him the N-word. You don't have an N-word, Pats. Eric or Brian.
Not only that, black people don't call other black people niggers. Like who? Like I never call anyone
I
a nigger.
mean,
Nigga, but
unless
not
you're
nigger.
Della. Unless you're
Oh,
Della.
yeah. And
Well,
Esau.
Della, that's a whole nother story. She, I'm not
Della
even gonna
Belt.
say it. So basically, watch from the beginning and more Arthur drama. Wonderful. No, not really. Not really Arthur drama. It's
No
really
shit,
just
you
me.
are an asshole.
Hold on, Kevin. Hold on, Kevin. I just want to explain this. It's really not Arthur drama. What happened was that Arthur was apologizing, but he was not understanding why nobody was forgiving him. And I was telling in the stream that you have to go deep and to the nitty gritty of the issues that's been befalling you and that other person. It's the only way you can understand, and it's the only way you can get into the person's head. If you don't bring up the elephant in the room, which is what's blocking the connection between that person and you, they're not going to forgive you. They're going to see you as being fraudulent.
Exactly, dude.
You know?
I mean,
By him not coming in here proves my point.
Well, it's late. He could be sleeping.
if
And
he
there's
is
no-
sleeping, then
Not so long ago.
It's late. He could be sleeping. You never know. It's still late. I'm not going to fault him on it because I
Whatever.
started it at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, and he just ended the stream to talking about names and shit. Not names and shit. Was it something else?
Brian says, in my opinion, Kevin, you are an asshole.
really, dude.
I'd rather be an asshole than an ass kisser, bitch.
You're an ass kisser.
And at least Kevin has an ass. So there's that.
Yeah,
don't wanna
And
talk,
everybody-
Brian.
At least I don't show my ass on stream, motherfucker.
Hey, and they want to say size doesn't matter, but they judge Kevin Daddy for his weight.
That's why I'm
Isn't-
judging
isn't
Adam for his
Chayton-
peen, because that was tiny.
Isn't Chayton fat himself?
Elephant and yeah, exactly, George. If you're going to address the person and you're going to go straight to the issues, then you have to directly address the issues that has caused the conflict. It's the only way there's common ground of closure. You know, and that's what I wanted to do here. This is not really a drama stream. This is not a stream, you know, to talk shit and be like that. It's more of trying to get other people who want to compel to an argument to try to do things the right way so that other people can see their apology is sincere and not just bullshitting.
You have to be honest about it,
Know that.
because if you're not, then nobody's gonna respect you at all.
Look, I
Kevin,
don't
shave
mind.
your Duck Dynasty. I know you ain't talking with your crooked mouth. I know you ain't talking.
Dude, you probably
Brian,
watch.
get out of here.
You're. I think
And
your
Duck
favorite.
Dynasty comes from your state, homeboy. Just letting you know.
Hey,
Wait,
and
Alabama.
hey. Here's the thing. Duck Dynasty is actually a good show in my opinion. But here's the thing. I think you'll be the kind of person that will like Phil or Cy. You know,
Hey,
but those
Brian,
guys are better.
if that's the best.
Still
insult
recovering
you
from
can
my
come
COVID
up
and my
with,
skin feels
man.
itch. Oh no. I had the booster shot and I have a cough.
If that's the best insult,
And
Brian,
it
you
hasn't
just
been
said it.
going away at all. Like this cough has been with me for a very long time, for about 4 weeks now.
Dude,
So over time, if I keep talking, I will start coughing.
dude, Brian, you don't even.
But I hope you're
your
getting
beard's-
better. I really
It
do.
says
Brian,
the person
you can't-
who has no mic and can't come in the chat.
Brian,
Kevin,
your
you got
beard-
no balls. Well, neither does Adam, but that's neither here or there.
Hey, Brian, you're playing the keyboard warrior in the private chat, but you
Hey,
can't
Brian,
even.
look at your fucking beard and mustache and see who you're talking about.
Oh, you
Look
know
at your
what?
teeth. Where is it?
Where's your Colgate toothpaste?
'Cause that ain't Colgate. I can tell you that much.
If I have no balls, you have no teeth.
Where's your
That's
mouthwash?
not Sensodyne. That's not Tom's of
At least she has a
Maine.
deeper voice than you.
Hey, you know what? I bet you he will have facial hair and he won't even grow. He won't even cut it. He will just let it go.
That's not
Like
birds.
ours.
That's not birds and bees. That's not none of that.
And shave your
Hero,
hair.
you got no
Wait.
balls.
You know what helps a lot? Sex. Well, at least that's what I tell my wife when I'm tired, not feeling good. Just get some. Yeah, just get a quick nut. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
You're a crappy dude though. Scrappy dude's better than you, Brian.
He was
Brian,
kissing. Hey, Hero, he was trying to kiss your ass earlier. Now he's trying to insult you now.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. He's a two-face, just like the hot dog boy.
Well,
Hot dog.
I don't even care
I'm more
about
like
that
the
guy.
2-inch boy.
or the reptilian 2.0.
I'm talking about Lennon.
Oh, it's
I don't
okay.
care about that.
Sometimes some people,
Oh,
they may not
so
understand the
bold and
context
shiny.
because they may show up midway or, towards the finale. And it may be something from their perception that they could think that it is what they might think it is. But unfortunately, through asking questions and through inquiring information, they could, get the full picture of what's going on.
Hey,
No,
and
no, no
you
worries. No,
listen,
don't worry
listen
about
real
it.
quick, and you left your balls in Adam's bedroom, by the way.
Oh, and you
He
ran
doesn't
away.
even
Well, he
have
needs it
balls.
because he doesn't have any.
Hamster would
That's what I'm
squash
saying.
you in a match, in a squash match, and that match will only last a minute.
Brian,
Vamster I'm gonna be honest with you. She's my homie. She's my bitch, but she's also crazy. And I can tell you that when she gets angry, and when me and Dark Master can tell you, she is not the person to fuck around with. She will
Nope,
she will
nope.
she
I
will
know.
rip your balls off and
I
put
know a
it
little
on your
bit
forehead.
about Bamster too. Remember, it used to be. I know as well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I've
right
seen
there.
her angry before. I've seen her angry.
No, you
and
haven't.
fine.
You haven't seen her when she full blown, rage mode. Like she'll go to your house and
Bamster's a bit like Sherry. A little.
And
she's
now you want
gangsta.
to
She's
abuse
thug.
the women?
Sherry's a
Oh, look
diff.
at this, guys. Hey,
No,
he
Sherry
wants to
will fuck
abuse
you.
her.
Sherry will fuck you up so fucking bad. It's worse than Suplex City.
I mean,
Like Vamster is sweet and kind, and she's a very loving person. But don't piss her off. That's one thing I'm gonna say.
She's a very loving. She's a sweetheart. That's why
Until
I
you
love her.
piss her off, and that's a whole nother story.
I mean,
That's why I
didn't
keep warning
Sherry-
Hero. Don't piss her off.
I'm not. I know better. I've seen it.
So
Yeah.
Brian, you can actually. I want Brian to piss her off so he can get a taste of what Vamster is.
Oh
'cause,
no.
Yeah,
Brian
honestly,
would probably. Brian would probably. I don't know. Probably back off.
you will take it to Suplex City. Okay, whatever you say, Brian.
Brian.
Remember when Mason got mad at Brian?
It was a while back. Her and Dark Master. She went to his house, and yeah,
Damn.
it was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Dark
Remember
Master.
when Mason got? Remember when Mason got mad at Brian?
Because Brian is lucky he's not dead for what he said about Mason's mom.
Yeah, and he called me 7 times when my phone was in my mom's freaking Jeep.
He's in the
Exactly.
chat. He's in a private chat, and he's here like in the thing where we're talking. But
And here's the thing, Brian.
yeah, they do live close to each other.
Brian, I know better to get my phone out.
Oh my
I put
God.
my funerals. I put phones out.
And you're a cracker too, Brian. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll open a cracker for you.
Hey, you know what? He needs a Cracker Barrel.
I'm referring to Christmas crackers.
I feel sorry for the crackers that he has to eat.
He's drinking Coca-Cola every day.
No, Cobra. Cobra's that one
not the
character
racist,
that
I'm
is rejected
opening
for Cobra Kai.
Christmas cracker. Or box of
Brian,
crackers.
go drink your soda.
You know, go.
Soda
drink
probably
your-
caused this effect right here. So
Hey, Brian. Go drink
here's
your
what you do: you take all of those teeth out of your mouth, right? You go to the dentist, have them remove it, because I know they got to remove all of them. You
I'm
replace
done with
each and
Cobra.
every one of them with dentures, because that's the cheapest format you
do
can
know
get
that's gonna
before
make it look
Veners.
worse for him, right? It doesn't matter what he looks like.
No, but he
Grow
needs
your
it 'cause
hair back.
this teeth can rot out his brain. It can literally rot out his
His
brain.
brain's already rotten out regardless.
Well, if he wants it, well, shit. No,
No,
He
okay.
probably lives
Lord,
on planet.
Lord, don't say that. Lord, don't tell him to grow his hair back. He's going to look like Cletus from GTA 5.
His brain is fucking already washed up anyway.
Brian is a vegetable with no. Yeah.
Brian going to look like Cletus from GTA 5.
Or
It's-
pimento cheese.
Brian's
What you know
brain is
about
like
pimento
a
cheese?
mustard seed.
I'm done with Cobra. Mason is a cracker. No,
Bullshit.
Mason is not a cracker. Mason is Jewish, so
It's
No,
you're
a
more
Mason-
cracker than he is.
That's a
Mason's a-
lie. I know that's not
Mason's a crap.
Brian, thank you very much.
Hey, Hey, I have Finn boys as friends too. Fucking idiot.
Brian's teeth look like a middle school dance where the boys are on one side and the girls are.
I blocked Charlie on Facebook. Yeah, I won't believe it until I see it. You show it. You know what I mean?
No, you didn't.
I blocked Charlie on Facebook, and you're gonna
Bullshit.
befriend him later on. So
Bullshit. No, he never blocked him, Z2B. He's bullshitting.
Oh, but you're gonna talk shit about everybody here. But here's the thing, Brian. You clicked on the video. You see how that works? That counts as a view. You know what?
I don't know why Brian does this. Why Brian comes in here and just likes getting verbally assaulted.
It's
I just don't
ETB. Here's the
understand.
thing I've said on my clout chasing unit video.
I'm
you remember
not bullshit. I know you're not bullshitting, but you're gonna befriend him back later on.
But
No. He's referring to me. I know it's bullshitting at Z2B. I know it's a lie. I can smell a bullshit from a mile away. He never had him blocked.
ZTB.
I can smell it.
ZTB. You remember that video I did on CC Unit, and all those people came on my video complaining about what I said about CC Unit and had the facts that I provided about what CC Unit said, saying that a 16-year-old is fucking hot. I caught them on video, on their own video,
That's
saying,
disgusting.
and I even said this. I got 1,800 views out of that one video because they all went and complained to me, and it's about to be 2,000. It's just, you know what that video reminds me of? It reminded me of that video I did on Ricochet where he finger banged his own asshole, and it was leaked on the internet. And you know what these smarts did? They wanted the video so they could jerk off to it.
Well, I mean that's at least. Well, I mean, hey, different strokes for different. Oh, he came back. Different strokes for different folks. I'm not gonna knock him. At least that's legal.
Hey,
better than dating a 16. Better than dating a 16-year-old. Now that's illegal.
Hey, I'm not bashing anybody that's gay and they get a hard on that, but
Or
it's
bi,
like
or pan.
they're straight and they're saying they probably make fun of people who are gay or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like hypocrites.
Yeah, they're hypocrites. The fans are, and they got mad at me when I said that this guy
Hey Nick,
shouldn't
what's
win
going on?
championship. It was a joke. I liked his King Puma gimmick better.
It gets him probably choking the chicken. Yeah, that's how it works in Alabama. How it works in Alabama. He's going live, guys. I go live again, Hero. You are invited. But you can't go live without a mic. How you gonna go live without a mic?
He's gonna go live on his Xbox, but he doesn't have a camera.
Big ass dumbass bitch.
You and all the other straight men.
No, Z2B, you know how he's gonna go live? He's gonna use his remote tripod to go live.
That's a good one. He should. At least that'll be something. I get one soon. If you're gonna go live, you're gonna need a microphone.
You're gonna need a remote tripod. That's what you're gonna need to get on live stream.
Just don't show your bald spot.
Hey, I can remote and I can record myself in the process. All it has, it's that recording monitor. It's gonna look like an SNK console, but if it's thinner, you know what I mean? Looks like an SNK pocket game.
He keeps popping up in here talking shit in the private chat, and he's talking like right now. He's saying you got ugly avatar, Hero.
Show my avatar. You think this is ugly? You think this is ugly? Really?
Hey, show man.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Is that ugly?
Yeah, exactly. And I have another favorite character.
Let's go. Oh my God.
And people want to get mad at me because chested anime girls. It's not because, well, it's mainly due to their personalities. That's what I like about them.
I think it's because the reason why people get mad is because they don't like sexualization of women. So like, you know, like
ugly.
Hold on, Kevin. I think people just complain because to them it's like, oh, you're sexually fetishizing women. Well, you can do it to men.
Yeah,
if I see
men.
men complaining, I'm gonna go. Well, you do it to women, so you might as well have people do it to you.
And here's the thing, it doesn't matter. I like, people are gonna get mad at me and say, "Oh, you like big-chested anime women." So what? So fucking what?
Yeah, it's like someone liking a man with a chiseled body and a big D. Like that's just what they like, you know.
And that just tells you that you judge people based on size. That's what that tells
Good
me.
for you.
Well, you do too, Hero, but that's on a different spectrum.
Yeah, but the difference is they do it in the most hypocritical way, though.
Yeah, that's true.
They do it in the most hypocritical way, and it's like, why should it matter? Just by looking at the character, those
I've seen better looking real life women than anime women. LOL. Whatever floats your boats. Well, my boat is always floating. It's sinking when I step on it though.
you didn't say that to otaku. Let's be honest, you didn't say that about otaku, but okay. I mean, just being honest, you didn't say that about otaku because otaku's into that too.
ZTB, you should be the WWE champion right now for roasting. Oh hell yeah, I should be. Shit, where's my
the
coins? I should be Dwayne Rock Johnson at this point.
No, it's the WWE champion. It's the weed, man.
I'm done with the Wii.
No, it's WWE Roast Champion.
WWR.
World Wrestling Roasting Championship.
But Hero, just some advice: if you and Vamster get it on, if you and Vamster have sex, just don't talk about it. That stuff while yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Well, unless she's into it, like because you got some people that are into fetishes and they're into role play, so they like to do that because it stimulates the sexual relationships. Well, we'll see what happens whenever they. Well, I won't see, but he'll know. He'll know. I hope he does.
And Nick, I defended you with the Arthur situation. I really did because Arthur treated you like shit. And let's be honest, I did talk to you behind the scenes. But then you went into slander me into being being a pedophile. That was going a little bit too far.
Kevin Natty, you should be cruiserweight. Come on, Brian. Like,
yeah.
Kevin Daddy should be cruiserweight champion.
You can't even spell fucking cruiserweight.
And of course, and Nick, you get mad at me every time I commentate on something that you don't agree with, and then you come up and you kind of.
Oops, no, you meant it.
Yeah, and it's like, Nick,
Talking
that's
about
the
Brian.
thing. Yourself, you can't even. You have to take somebody else's words as your own, and it's like, really, you're a fraud.
Well, when I lose weight, I'll be cruiserweight champion.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. You kiss everybody's ass, but then you can't be yourself for 5 fucking seconds. Like, come on, dude. Can't even be yourself for 5 fucking seconds. You gotta kiss everybody's ass, but you won't even stick to your own narrative. You can't stick to your own beliefs. And I expect people to follow their own, be themselves, but that's something you kind of lack.
I am 24.7 champ. Well, now we figure out your weight size. That makes sense.
Yeah, you slandered me on the DM trying to bring up the past video. Remember that video with J-Man and them where my mom got into a call? You brought up that video, and then you were trying to slander me of being a pedophile. Yeah, in the DM. All because we had a debate about, something about the LGBT, the track stuff and all that.
Why do people bring pedophilia to LGBTQ issues? Like, no, like that's just. Why do people do that?
I took up for Nick. Yeah, you do. You do kiss ass. And even this, you even brought up the asylum on the DM. And you brought up their name, and I said, what does the asylum have to do with this? This is between you and me. This is mano to mano.
He says, dude, that was over a year ago. Let it go. Fuck, dude.
But you still did it. You still did it. It's called checking people, Nick. I'm being really honest with you. I do not like what you did to me last year.
No, not Nick Infante, Brian. Another Nick.
No, Nick, FAF Nick, the guy that has a grudge on me. You know what? You know how you started with me? You just don't like me because of how I commentate shit. Otaku actually reached out to me and actually talked to me behind the scenes like a man. And even though we didn't see eye to eye,
Tungalo.
even though we didn't see eye to eye, he still liked me for who I was, but he didn't agree with some of the things I said. And I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to agree on stuff. I can be proven wrong. I can be wrong at times.
Okay,
But
Nick, Brian says, FAF Nick 55, get lost nerd.
he ain't no nerd, but I'm saying, like, Nick, the only reason why I'm bringing this up because
I'm a little bit of a nerd.
I stood up for you and you spat in my
Brian, will you get lost first?
You spat in my face. I took up for you with the whole Arthur situation. You just turned around and just spat on my face. And I didn't like that. I didn't spit in your face. No, you want to know what it is? I think you have a hatred for me. That's what I don't.
No, Kevin, not leaving.
I think you have a hatred for me, and I think there was a term I used. I remember I was doing one of my reflection videos. There was a term I used. Basically, you have a grudge on me. That's basically what you do. You had a grudge on me when
Arthur liked to say that all the time. Stop holding grudges. Stop holding grudges. You always like to hold grudges. Stop holding grudges. That's what Arthur liked to say. I don't know, Hero. I know you like Otaku or whatever, however you spell his name, but you've talked a decent amount of time about him. Just saying it's whatever he said there to getting a little weird. LMAO just playing.
So I'm not allowed
What's
to
up, Dragon?
Wait, I'm not allowed to reference about the stuff I had with Otaku. I'm not allowed to go back and reference. But it's okay for him to do it. It don't make no sense, guys. I'm allowed to reference, but I'm not throwing Otaku under the bus or anything.
Wait, didn't Mike Celine just said the same thing you're saying now, Hero? It's kind of... Welcome, Nick. What's going on?
Hello. What's up?
I'm allowed to do that.
And please ignore Brian if he's insulting you in the private chat.
Brian ain't gonna say anything. He's pretty much muted.
Brian's a nobody.
Why don't you go tell that to Otaku? He'll probably laugh at you.
Why are you bringing up Otaku?
Well, am I not allowed to reference something that happened years ago just to bring up the light?
I guess. I don't know.
You kind of do the same thing too.
Not really.
Yeah, you do. You do. You brought up about the pedophilia stuff, and that I had to debunk that, and I brought up every ounce of proof about that.
And I brought that up like 6-7 months ago. Like, let it go. Holy shit!
Relevant. You still brought it up, dude. You still did. And I took up for you one of the Arthur stuff. But you didn't like
Arthur's eyes peek at you, George Hamilton. That's all I'm going to say.
You didn't like what I was saying.
Brian doesn't need you to kiss his ass, so shut the fuck up and mind your own business.
Yeah.
That's probably the closest he's going to get to booty cheeks. I don't know.
And you have to bring up the asylum when
He's not showing his 2 inches, 2 inch thing.
The asylum had to do with the asylum. It had nothing to do with Otaku. It was between you and me.
Okay.
During the debate. So yeah, it's like, dude, like, don't get mad at me because I'm not obligated to believe what you believe, and I'm
not getting mad at you. I leave some comments and you get upset over them. I don't understand that.
How am I being upset over something that's leaked? That ain't even leaked. And plus, I took up for you when Chayton showed our DMs too. Oh, I took up for you twice, and you didn't. I get nothing back from it. I get nothing back. I get nothing back.
I didn't ask you to stand up for me. I'm a grown person. I can kind of.
And I don't have a right to stand up for you when I see wrong. Is that what you're saying? I mean, what are friends for, right? I'm trying to do something for you because that was wrong for that person to show our conversations that was supposed to be kept between you and me. That ain't right. And now that it's in the public eye, thinks this shithead this newsboy. Yeah,
How
it's
did they
out
get
there.
a hold? But how did they get a hold of our DMs though? How did they
How
get
did
a
they
hold
get
of
a
it?
hold to it? He showed like the screenshots and everything. I mean, he has to find a way, either through hacking or he got through the screenshots. I mean, you could do that on Facebook. I mean, people get hacked on Facebook now. So he found a way to get through our DMs. He put those DMs out there when it was supposed to be behind the scenes, and he put it out there. And I took up for you for that. And I also took up the one where Arthur was talking shit about you and banning you for no reason, which was unfair. You shouldn't be banned for something you were speaking on your behalf on. And I actually agree with it.
We all got banned from our first stream. It's ridiculous.
Now, I wasn't the only one, Daniel.
Except me, I think I wasn't banned.
Yeah, and I got my mods taken away and everything. It's like, man, dude. And it's like,
well, the reason it was because he basically agreed with Chayton, though, and we don't. None of us really like that, though. Like, if we're kind of being honest here,
And that's okay. And hold on, Hero. And that's exactly what I made the stream for. That's the elephant. That's one of the elephants in the room. Because recently, I don't know if you know about this, Nick. Arthur has been wanting to apologize to people. He apologized to me. He apologized to Kevin. He apologized to Hero, Daniel's group, and he wants to apologize to Danella, Chayton's ex-wife, about what went on. But here's the thing. You need to first address the elephant. And that is the biggest...
It was a fake apology. It wasn't real.
Well, if he wants to make it sincere, he has to go about it. And that is probably one of the biggest milestones.
It'll never be sincere.
If he really wants to be dead ass about it, that's how you're going to have to do it like that. And that's for me, just allowing that individual to have so much influence and not take accountability is the biggest drawback of why a lot of people won't forgive Arthur. I'm gonna be real with you. And just like with Nick just said, I agree with
what you said a while back. There's always a but with him. He's never straightforward. There's always a but. Oh, but you did this and you did that.
ZTB, click the second link and share it. I think this. Oh God.
Yeah, but it's like, I've always been sincere. I mean, I've actually reached out to Otaku when we had issues. I actually reached out to him and I even went in there, and Nick, you were there too, when I told Otaku, how are you going to lead this community when the community was already damaged? The damage was already done. I was being sincere and honest to Otaku. Like,
Dragon, what's going on?
I mean, I know you want to lead the community, but you can only do so much.
I'm just decided, since y'all still here, I may as well just drop in real quick, right? CTV.
That's fine.
Oh, I was getting the video. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember the DM you sent me?
Yeah, the private message. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, I'll tell you some other time when it's just
Yeah, I figure because usually you're not that abrasive. Like you can take a little bit of humor and catty stuff. That's your humor. That's your personality. You do it to me. You do it to a lot. Jack. You do it to Kevin. You do it to a lot of people. So when you well, then if you don't like it, then get the fuck out and go press the back button. Then
I actually agree with that comment.
Listen, if they don't like it, just get out of here. It's late. It's 4:00 in the morning. You guys should be sleeping. If none of you people like it, just don't watch it. It's simple.
Nick. I mean, I did took up for you, but then when you did that,
if you don't like it, drama. It's funny. Your name is drama. That's just stupid. But
about the Daniela stuff. Yeah, I was wrong for that. I'll admit it. And I'm glad you reached out to me on the DM and telling me that I was wrong. And now I was wrong for that. I will agree with that.
CTP, I just want to say that
anime, and I was, interested that she's into
Hello,
anime.
Peter.
And I was talking about it. The anime could be a touchy subject. It could be.
It's really redundant. That's why I'm it's just like, dude, like you come in drama, drama, drama. I'm just a channel made to call out drama, and well, then if you're made to call out drama without understanding the context, it just makes you not a smart person. Because if you don't understand the context, hold on, Hero. If you don't understand the context of what's going on with the conflict that's two or more people are having, then that means that you don't care, and you're just willing to silence both parties without understanding of why they're even bickering. That's not going to stop them from bickering and arguing. In fact, it's only going to elevate more drama and more chaos, because now we have a third party that's trying to be involved or indirectly be involved in something that it's not pertaining to them. You
Hey,
get what I
keep
mean?
going and see when
You
that
get what I
channel.
mean? Like that's just what it is. Make it make sense.
I bet you it's a troll that just made this account yesterday. There's
My
been a
name
lot.
is made to mock it. Well, have fun and continue to give me views. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're an ignorant little ass. That's what you are.
Hi,
You're an
James.
ignorant.
Do you like views?
Is that really?
I do. I do.
Oh, Metroid too.
Huh?
There's a troll in the private chat.
I know. That's probably Cobra
I said,
Commander.
what about Metroid 2? Go.
I do.
Right.
You have to try.
When you see that 666 account, that's Cobra.
If you can't handle my criticism, you prove my point. No, I'm actually handling your criticism really well. I don't have to agree with your criticism. That's the point. That's the point. Hold on, Hero. If you can't, your point doesn't make any sense. It's not about handling. It's about responding to. You're giving me criticism, and I'm replying back, rebuttaling it. So if you can't handle the fact that I disagree with it, then you have a problem, because you're forcing it. I'm not even giving it. Catch that on Fleek.
And like I said, you remember how I said that this whole point of the stream is to get everything out of their system? Well, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, it ain't a drama stream.
I'm being sincere and honest.
And to respond to NSYNC Gaming HQ, no, I haven't, because I've been too busy for that stuff.
And yeah, I was getting
But Dragon, I
out.
hope you're doing okay, because I know you don't usually react that way unless you were just really, really emotionally triggered by something.
Yeah, ZTV, no shit.
Yeah,
there you go. Now we know the sarcasm is still in effect.
Yeah,
but
and
though, like honestly, like I hope things are going well.
I'm just more dry now.
Feeling your context of your character, right? You do realize that even though you sit behind a keyboard, you're revealing the context of your character, what you have inside that we do not see, but we can feel it, we can sense it. You do realize that, right? We could feel, we could touch, and we could sense that shit.
Well, I don't know what I'm feeling and touching, but I like to know what I'm feeling and touching before I feel it and touch it. Okay, let's be clear on that.
Let's just hope that it wasn't that scenario back then. When you know how many numbers do the clock has?
Yeah, 12.
Are you at work today, C2B?
Yeah, I actually went to bed earlier, but I'm gonna get up in the next 2 hours.
I went to bed like around 6 o'clock.
That's why I came at 1:30.
But here's the thing, Nick. I mean, I don't got an issue with you. It's just some of the things you kind of do. It's just like, really, sometimes.
I don't have an issue with you either. But it's like I don't really understand. Like I leave my opinion on certain things.
I mean, you're allowed to do that, but then when you go far enough to slander somebody, that's
oh god.
I had your back.
Chuckle a bit.
I took up for you. And I got nothing out of it. That's what I said. I got nothing out of it.
Okay, so let me just summarize. Let me. It's 4 a.m. and you guys are talking about drama. Like, do you have any personal? What point of I don't? Hold on, hero. I started the stream at 1:30 because I wanted to address something that happened recently on Arthur's panel. Basically, what happened was that Arthur wanting to apologize, and I told him that if he wants to make it be sincere, he has to address the elephant in the room. I don't know why people are saying this is a drama or I'm bringing drama. This is not a drama. This is just me stating a point. Hold on, before anyone start talking. So that's what I wanted to do. Now, the situation that's happening with Nick and Hero is entirely separate from what I started. It actually happened towards the end, or towards the ending. So whatever that's going on between them, I don't know what's going on between them. But for me, at least Arthur, there is no sense of anything, okay? There's no drama. It was actually very peaceful. I just wanted people to understand, and him to understand, the elephant needs to be addressed before you can move on and expect people to take you seriously.
I
And
mean,
that's and I'll say something.
Who's Arthur? I'm just a new listener. I recommend you through recommendations. Well, now that you don't know, if you don't, I'm going to quote Biggie Smalls. If you don't know, now you know, son. That's what you know.
No.
So now you know.
I kind of find it funny you say you
He
don't
just
want
found. Exactly. Catch that.
But you said personal lives. Kind of find that funny since you're trolling.
I mean, listen. I'm not gonna start look. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kev. I don't really give a shit about what this person inflections is, but if they care so much to be here, I'm clearly something of caliber that they would like to see. So I'm here. I'm entertaining. That's what I'm doing. But just to be hold on here. So just to be clear, this is not a drama stream. Became like a drama towards the end, and that's because Nick and Hero has some issues they want to settle with. But for me, it's not like that. We were actually talking about something like we were talking about Finding Nemo.
I mean, my
2-inch, small penis.
yeah,
I said it.
Oh, by the way, I never saw it, so
You're lucky. You're so lucky. It would have been horrible for your eyesight.
did Jordan saw it at least?
I don't know, but Mama Bear did. So you know,
Good
Mama
job.
Bear saw it. Jordan probably saw it.
So we think did Jordan.
He didn't
think
message me about it, but Mama
Jordan
Bear
think-
did.
I think Jordan got turned off by it because it's not his
Yeah, because
size.
Jordan don't like bit small shit. Like, you know, Jordan likes. Come on, you know, Jordan likes bananas. I mean, come on.
and here's the thing, you know,
This one's like a what?
okay.
That's like a hangnail.
I would say no. I was gonna say a tit tac.
That's like a nipple.
I'm sorry if I was talking over y'all or anything. I'm just
I think maybe that's just a conjoined twin.
I'm just trying to get my word across.
It
but
looks like a vagina that that has the extra skin because of overgrowth. That's what it looks like.
Well, I thanks a lot. That image is forever tainted in my mind.
Well, that would be actually better than seeing what Adam has. I'm not here. Yeah, verily. I'm not here to cause chaos. Just an observation, and for you not care about my opinion and criticism is not a good look for your audience. Well, I mean, I could really give a shit about that.
Don't say anything to me.
You know.
hey, what made you so judgmental? Then you're here. You clicked on the video, so you're. At
I'm
fault.
sorry. I don't meet your caliber. I'm sorry. I'm not holier than thou. And what are you doing? Drama. You clearly have no life because you're here on a comment section stream that has nothing pertaining to you, and you're just here to play divisive. Like, I know the game. I know.
Hey,
People are just boring. Like, switch it up. Be a better troll.
Don't hate me, but can I read that comment in a particular voice?
Sure.
I'm not here to cause chaos. Just
Oh God.
for you to not care about my opinion. Criticism is not a good look for new audiences.
Who made you Mr. Judgmental or Mr.
I got it. It looks like a baby whom just realized it had a Peter, and that's how small it is. No. And we all know babies have bigger sizes than that. That's just
But yeah, it's like
worse than the newborns.
You know what? I'm pretty sure it's a sight for sore eyes.
And you will get a sore eyes from that.
knowing that
Like, seriously.
You call yourself drama, so you love drama, obviously, if you call yourself that. I work overnight, so I want to have listen. Well, see, thank you. I'm glad you are entertained by watching my content. Thank you for giving me the views and the watch hours. You will help this channel get successful, and your views counts as much as everyone else's. So thank you for watching.
Hey, is Baltimore
Overtime.
in Maryland, right?
I think so. Let me
Yes.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He is. But yeah, like Nick, I'm willing to drop this. It's just like
I
I
am too,
said.
Daniel. Let's be honest here, dude. I think our back and forth has gone on far enough, my dude. I
Yeah,
think we
no.
still need to drop it at this point.
So
Yeah.
what is going to be the common oversight? Because besides drama, trying to gain clout, what is the common oversight that you want Hero or Hero wants Nick to befall?
Well, we'll say this. I did took up for you twice, and honestly, it kind of. And I'm not saying I should receive much from that. I mean, receive much. I mean, respect is earned,
Alright,
not given.
Antoine.
Respect is earned, not given. But when I took up for you twice, it just felt like I got nothing back. When I took up for Otaku, at least he awarded me with a little something. At least he gave me like something in return for taking
Well,
up
I
for
don't
him.
have any beef. The beef that's happening is these two people right here talking. It was no beef at all for me. So, and since you were there at the Batman part, you've seen a great deal portion, because that was way at the beginning. So,
I mean, yeah, I do, do stuff wrong, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. And I did appreciate you reaching out to me about the stuff about Daniela, because we were talking about anime, and I got, how anime could be a touchy subject to some folks. I didn't know she was going to be oversensitive of that. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was going to be very oversensitive to certain topics. I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know? I'm not a
then why
psych.
you let them run your stream with this nonsense? Because at this point it's a free for all, and they don't run my stream because I have the ultimatum and control and say here. So once I finish talking about the topic that I wanted to talk about, I let people, express their views and concerns about certain things. We were talking about some filler shit, entirely. Once the topic is done, it goes straight to filler. So what this happens is it transitions into a new topic, and then whatever issues that conflicts with two parties, and they let themselves go at it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I
have the ultimatum control though, and I just want people here to understand that I can easily let people go one by one. Nobody runs my shit but me. Catch that.
Like, I will say this, Nick did approach me. He did confront me about the stuff with Daniela. But the thing is, she was bringing up anime, and I did say anime could be a touchy subject.
They just making it so easy. Oh my god. Insane game.
I do come across people who are oversensitive, but usually when they're oversensitive, I don't talk to them.
Shit. Damn, son. You want to talk about this drama here? Shit, if I ought to hear that shit in front of my face with all that Mickey Mouse bullshit, I ought to give you a pimp, and that pimp ain't good enough for you. I'll drive to 4th Street and give you the double tag, and I'll reload my magazine and give you another double tap. And you put that on fleet, bitch. Now I'm gonna have fun with my wife, and we gonna enjoy a good day.
Doesn't mean your sex doll.
With all that money you invest for your sex doll, you should invest that for using my catchphrase.
Nick, no, I never had issues with you. I did appreciate you reaching out to me when I did something, and I did regret, because honestly, I felt that.
Daniel, I did have a problem with you when you sent me that picture of Braun Strowman in those shorts. I did not like that so much. Dude, that kind of really bothered me. I did not really like you sending me that.
Yeah,
I don't know who you are in Singing Game HD, but I did say a time when I found his channel, nope, get your facts straight. But you were watching from the beginning. You were watching from the point where we were talking about Batman and True Anonymous was here. So, yeah, you were watching for quite bit some time.
Me and Antoine gave me that image, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was a wrestling topic, but I didn't know how you were going to respond to that. See, that's something I don't know. I don't know how people are going to respond when I sense, certain stuff, because I put it on my Discord. Usually when I put it on my ranting server, it's just us just giving a commentary on it.
There's very bold people on the internet in Singing HD.
Well, you know me, I'm just here to entertain.
And I love
That's
it,
what.
Dragon.
But yeah, it's like I didn't know how you were going to respond to that. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it just wasn't something I was wanting to release. It's not something I really want to see though. So it's just not
Yeah.
something I'm.
Sorry about that. I'll take the
It's
blame for
okay.
that. It's just
And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry accusing you of the pedophilia stuff. I'm sorry about that.
hey,
When I shouldn't have
I'm
done that.
I'm glad you coming out and telling me that because that
Great. In
was
fact, you can actually motivate Dragon to start a YouTube channel, and maybe
down.
Dragon can do more content because Dragon used to do that. He used to do entertainment skits.
Nah, I'm
But you
a
got a
part.
fan here. This fan loves your little skits that you do. I love it
Well,
too, but he loves it more.
well, let's just say that it doesn't matter who you are. When you see talent, you appreciate it.
Yeah,
Catch
we
that on
now
Fleek.
it's not bad talent, you know.
Well, bad talent is no talent.
Yeah, but that's the thing, I was
Okay, Hero, you are okay. I'm done. No, no, no,
what?
no,
What?
no. Look at the private chat.
It's
Yeah,
Bino, Cobra,
but
Nick,
I'm not glad.
Spurs.
That's
I
gotta
know
be
that. I know that's Cobra.
that
Yeah, it's
Cobra,
What?
dumbass in here. If you
Hey,
got
Cobra,
something,
aren't you half Brazilian? You yourself are part N-word, so
Hey,
yeah.
but
Cobra. How about you take any sticker where the sun don't shine there, Cobra? How about you do that, huh?
yeah,
Like
he's a.
you're literally a mulatto. Like I don't. Okay.
I mean, the difference with Nick is
Hey,
Nick,
wait, Cobra, is that the guy who went below the belt with many of you guys?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he
yeah, and
talks.
Nick, the
Oh,
difference
oh my
between
goodness.
Dragon.
Nick and Cobra is Nick got his sources. What does fucking Cobra have? Nothing. He don't got no sources. He's got nothing to defend himself with. Nick actually provided me sources on the
No, you're
one
not Brian. We know the real Brian.
about
That's
the
so get
Chick-fil-A
out,
stuff. You remember that
Cobra.
Chick-fil-A stuff? I didn't know about that part. I didn't know about that, and I'm actually glad Nick gave me that source, and I actually agreed with it because it came from a .gov site. Of course, I was going to agree with it. You can't bullshit with that in a .edu. You can't bullshit with that.
All right. So in case you guys are done with whatever, yeah, that's Cobra. In case you guys didn't understand, with whatever you guys like this Tanuki Maru guy, do you do anything besides cry and talk about drama? Because if you do it here, I'm sure you're doing whatever channel you have.
But
Yeah,
you
this
see,
person is gaslighting.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? You seem to admire what I do. Okay, so what? I don't care if you watch my shit. You can love me or hate me. You're just giving me a view. If you didn't like somebody, don't watch. Simple as that.
Well, I can tell you, I don't want to see Adam Small wiener on my panel ever again.
By the way, what the fuck was Aaron thinking when he did that? Like, what the fuck
I
was
don't
he
know.
Holy
And the
shit.
worst part, he came immediately after saying, "That wasn't me. That wasn't me," with the same camera quality.
What?
Yeah.
Was he like desperate to
He
clear
was
his name?
so dead. I think he was off his meds. I don't know what he was doing or
Well,
thinking.
also, I made an observation about his sofa too.
The sofa and the carpet. Yeah, it was the same. It was the same carpet and sofa.
ZTV,
Radio, you said a good word too,
I
bro.
got a question. What kind of vibe do you feel right now from me?
I feel a vibe that you're just getting tired of everyone and everybody, and you're trying to be your best person, but it's hard for you because you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again from everyone, that you start to get tired of people and you start to really just show glimpses of intolerance towards them, while it's at the same time trying to come as normal or your normal self.
But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Oh, please.
If you're interested in talking to me again, you're more than welcome. I will try to unblock you, but I'll see you later, guys. I'm heading out.
All right, Hero. Nick, thanks for coming in. I'm glad it ended off in a good note.
Yeah, hey, look, I got no problem with Hero. Hopefully he's got no problem with me. So, let's leave it at that.
Right. Well, at least you handle
Yeah,
it, so.
Yeah. All right, later, guys. Peace.
All right, later.
Four nights up ready.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so that's the vibe I was getting, Dragon.
Yeah, let's just say, I don't know, maybe subconsciously I had adapted a different mood.
And how did that came about, if you don't mind sharing here?
Uh, hmm, maybe I found new purpose.
What kind of purpose you found?
Let's just say I learned to confront things that make me uncomfortable.
You're not doing porn, are you?
Yes, I am doing porn.
Okay, good. I know. I'm glad you're not.
But the truth is that I feel like I'm trying to step out my comfort zone more. Try to what's that word?
Face it.
Challenge my limits.
Yeah, face it. Yeah.
And but by doing that, my mentality just changed naturally on its own. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's great.
It's this internet stuff right now. I looking back, it's like I don't feel any stimulation from this unless I do it something first.
Well, I take it as for me, I don't make that much videos on this channel like how I used to. So whenever I can, it's just to address. It's just to address. Some people keep popping in. It's just to address whatever things that is like on my mind, and I want to give out to a public domain. If the person did it on a public domain, but it did in privately, now I address them on a private level. But yeah, I just wanted to express that point.
Yeah.
And then eventually it just came from that to something bigger. Well, it went to filler, and then it came to something bigger with someone having an issue, and then I let them solve it because that's what I do on my channel.
No, I did not find Jesus, but I did went to Jesus back in 2013, but it didn't work for me, so I decided to go
I can't see you as a Christian. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I went to a more individual path.
You sold your soul. You became a Satanist.
Satanist.
No,
Because it's very common in Hollywood. No, it's very common in California.
Yeah, I went my own path. And you know what my view is? I only believe what I see in front of my eyes.
So, like, sarcasm, humor.
No, I'm dead ass, dude. What I see is what's in front of me. If I can actually experience it, I believe that shit.
Oh, it's like if you see something, you want to believe in it.
But
Like,
yeah,
if
I
you
mean,
see it-
for me, I just felt like you just took it to heart. Like you took it very personally.
Yeah, basically, if I see some strange shit, I'll accept it.
Well, that's kind of like how I am. If I see some fuck shit, I'll call it out. And as a friend, that's what I always do. I always try to call if
for you,
something is
Brian.
not making any sense, and
I
things.
get you too. I was just
Ooh, look like drama is entertained by this conversation here.
Well, I'm not caring what Cobra has to say because he's trying to start shit. But I'm the kind of person like.
He's stupid.
Well, I can't because I'm too honest for my own good.
I try to be very minimal in how I give people advice. If they don't want to take it, then that's their loss.
you know what's the best straightforward advice?
I would like to hear from you.
Go outside.
I love it.
I love it too.
But too many people on the internet can't do it.
Trust me, if you go outside and if you actually practice doing it, your time on the internet is gonna feel like you don't need it no more. It's all you feel like it's just a waste of time.
Like I come back from 5:00, right? So I come back, I'm here, I go to Discord, and I see things. Well, today I didn't went to Discord till 1:30 a.m. because I was tired as fuck. Came home, I'm not sure if I even ate dinner. I don't think I ate dinner. It was one day I missed dinner.
Friends on the internet as well.
Oh, and also I'm getting back into cooking. I'm just becoming dead ass.
You should. I never know you cook. Do you know? I didn't know you cook.
I got lazy, but the only reason I'm lazy is because I hate cleaning. But now I don't mind cleaning because work mentality kicks in instantly.
See, I'm used to buying stuff. I don't have time to cook.
Well, let's just. I'm trying to save money.
Okay.
I'm not a very good cook myself.
I'm gonna. No, this is my sister tell me, dude, you need to learn how to cook, bro. You can't buy food all the time. You need to learn how to cook for yourself, bro. That's how my sister taught.
Well, she's totally SoCal.
My mum can cook,
Right, Becky? Oh my god.
my grandma as
Like
well.
we totally gonna go to the Shake Shack and drink some smoothies. Like
yeah. That's funny. My sister, she sounds like kind of hood too.
really? Oh, she's from Philly, so then there's that.
Yeah, well, of course. But my
So,
sister, but she's recently went back to dolling it up after having a kid.
Yeah,
you
she
start
has to.
you start small when you're cooking dragon, or do you start big?
I don't know. I tried.
My mum
Well, I
always
think it
tells
depends.
me
It
to start
depends.
small.
It depends. Prince Albert. He's in trouble. Prince Albert in real life because he's a pedophile. So yeah. So getting back to
What he is
yeah.
anyway.
He's a pedophile. He's in trouble with bringing that 15-year-old girl. You think we didn't see that? Um. So
Must be reptilian related. Anyway,
yeah. It's funny because the royal family is suspected to be lizards, but that's a whole nother topic. But it's more so the fact that with me, I just felt like that maybe something has been going on because I noticed there has been an evolving sense of your personality. Like I think ever since you left the BHC, like you just been trying to find your own path and your own discovery, but you may appear glimpses to give that nostalgic throwback of Dragon. But I felt like that recent moment, I knew like something was up, like something was wrong.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a week.
because you said you like before you left, you're trying to find yourself, weren't you?
No, I'm just doing my own thing.
Mm. I had my birthday like a
And
week
I
ago.
like it. It's kind of like I'm
I
doing
did,
a reunion thing.
before you left, Dragon, I did try to say Happy New Year to you.
And I say I like turtles. You like turtles, ZTV? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, I mean, I was talking about a turtle recently, and I want the turtle to be a better creature.
Well, speaking of turtle, that's actually one of my favorite fighting stances in boxing.
The turtle position where you bend down and yeah.
Because I don't know, I don't know. I like being defensive and switching to offense.
That was my childhood TV show, Teenage Mutant
I always
Ninja
liked that too, verbally. But that just became more abrasive because then I started to realize that defense can also may tell someone a sign of weakness. So I guess I'm a fire sign 'cause I'm a Sagittarius. That's why I always duke them
I
out.
used to have action figures of Teenage Mutant
I'm
Ninja.
an air sign, so that means I can go both ways. Or I can go 3 ways. You know what 3 ways is? Hey, what we told what 3 ways is? First, I'll tell you the first way. The first way is I go straight forward, right? The second way is I stay back. The third way is I go forward and back at the same time. So basically, I'll be more back and forth because I like flexibility.
You and Jordan have a lot in common. Hey Marty,
Hey,
Jordan,
how's it
you
going,
know
guys?
what?
both of
Jordan,
you like to go front and backwards.
Let me tell you this. When you tell Jordan reference with him with me, he takes it as a compliment, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you compare me to Jordan, I take that as an insult.
But you do have something in common, though. You know what I'm. You know
I
exactly
take
what I'm.
oh,
That's universal. That's not just with Jordan.
Don't mean to interrupt. What you guys doing? Read
hey,
that
Major.
way?
Wait, is this really Major?
Yeah, it's me. I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh, your voice sounded different. I was like, is that really Major?
And
I'm not on Bluetooth headphones, and also I do not have EQ settings on.
Like these.
But I'm here to say what's up, and I heard recently that Sony is now trying to compete truly compete against Microsoft with all.
Yeah, Microsoft bought Activision, which means Call of Duty belongs to Microsoft now.
Oh yeah,
Remember this
that means
situation?
you won't be having
Jackie Chan event. Yeah, I do. I do.
Tony Hawk's
I
Underground
used to
or
collect
any
all
HD
these
remakes
comic
of
books.
Guitar Hero.
I had all of them.
Is that a
even though-
reptilian up there? I just saw that.
Oh yeah, so I haven't been in this stream for a while.
And you always show up right, not on time.
Yeah, but I'm trying to wait for the right time where the drama dies down, and I don't think I'm not going to be joining this stream I don't think I'm going to be.
There wasn't any drama to begin with. The drama came towards the middle.
And recently, I've been trying to hone my gaming skills, real life gaming skills.
Oh,
What do you mean real life gaming skills like basketball, football, swimming?
Game.
Oh,
Game.
well, you told me about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like video game?
No, macking, getting some.
But same
And
time,
every
this is
time I
my
go out, I see this girl. Every time she's always asking how I am and all that stuff. I usually chat with her for a while as well.
Is he interested in macking?
I don't know what that means.
It means it means dating or in layman terms,
I know, it's just like
trying to snag before you can shag.
She did
Oh,
ask
that
me,
rhymes. I like
Are
that.
you single?
I like
She
that.
did ask me that. Are you
Trying to
single?
snag before you
I
can
said
shag.
no.
I was
I'm gonna have
gonna
to
play.
copyright that catchphrase because someone is gonna use it and they're gonna take
Hey,
it for their own.
you know what I hate CTP? That the girls that I end up liking, they turn out to be taken, but yet they show interest in me too.
Well, it's because a lot of them that are taken like to feel the flirtation of Vice. Like they like to, just because they're taken doesn't mean they don't want more D.
Well, when I see a lady, like I just be myself.
And the I mean you should definitely be yourself, but also be wary of other people vibe towards you because you don't.
Hey, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll get sometimes I see a stunning person, right, and I'll have hard time with good words.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
They're beautiful. They're
Dragon,
beautiful,
I
and
feel the same
you're
way,
intimidated by
dude.
their beauty. Sometimes you can see someone. When I worked in the fashion industry, there were a lot of beautiful people that when I speak to them, they're like regular normal people. But when I look at them, I'm like, oh damn, they're so good looking. Like it's so hard sometimes to even keep eye contact because your eyes just try not to look at their face because like they're really like in your like they're really bold in their beauty, like they're very attractive.
Or yeah,
So
don't
with
turn
me,
it up. It means
I
like
do the
you're
same
not
thing,
even,
no.
I do the same
you're most
thing.
likely being
Like,
intimidated by their
I'm
beauty,
surrounded.
man.
No, but see, I learned that when I was a teenager. I learned to grow because as I got to know, like, became more sociable with many other people and attend different events, I knew that
knew you
I was able to grow my personality and realize that shit, that's just nothing but a shell. Because you can get game when you're in the bedroom, okay? You can get game with words.
I felt like I
You know?
knew you in the teenager years.
You did when I was 18. Yeah, you did.
Oh, you're legal.
Yeah,
You were
thank
you were
God.
18.
All years,
That's probably how old are you now, ZTB?
30.
Daddy.
Oh yeah, you're 30. Really.
28. It's gonna be 28 this March. 2 years gonna be
You
30.
wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that. Fun fact:
hey,
90% of all girls will have intelligent DNA in them. Unfortunately, 60% of them will swallow it. Yeah,
At least
hey,
it's not that 2-incher.
I'm one of the ones that participate in that kind of acts. But hey,
and
at least
so
it's
you don't
going in
wanna
me.
swallow that 2-incher.
That's probably why I have a 140 IQ.
Hey,
I don't know.
I don't mean to sound like a elitist, but I feel like that was kind of I don't know. I feel a little different approach towards things now.
How so? What do you mean?
I just see this as I'm just chilling at the moment. I only came here as soon as there's no BS.
So what's your insight now? Like how do you feel like towards what's going on here as of right now currently?
I feel nothing.
You should feel nothing. Like you don't feel excited.
Yeah. The only thing that's exciting if I, start something and everyone follows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what. See, then you like to pop off and start shit with people to troll.
Yeah, but I don't feel no
It's in
purpose.
you. You've been like that. You've been like that for the longest.
I know, but
Yeah, but I think
let's
Dragon
just say ZTV. I had no purpose on doing that unless that person really asked for it.
The last person was Arthur, right? No, no. The last person was Steve Urkel.
No, wasn't was mysteriously kind.
He did.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
only
know
went,
about that.
but I only went 30% on him though.
That's still a lot.
Huh?
That's still a lot. What he said? What that little
E.
bleach face said?
I don't know, but I just wanted to give him a hard time for giving me shit.
Cause he like to start shit. Like that's why I learned about a lot of the people on the internet are sociopaths, dead ass. Like they're just filled with just.
I just don't feel need to troll everybody unless you deserve it. I'm more of a. I don't do it for malicious reasons anymore.
So the last person was Steve Urkel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
who
I
the
hate
hell
you
is that?
personally for that.
Wait. You're not talking about the Steve Urkel from?
No, not Jillo White. No, not Sonic.
It's a inside joke. I'm not gonna lie, ZTV. I replay that moment almost every day. I don't know why.
Which moment? The one with Steve Urkel?
Yeah, it just felt like a.
You want me to arrange a moment where you can talk because I feel like that's what you want. Privately, not on stream.
I don't know why I keep thinking about it.
Because you're obsessed with it.
Yeah, I don't know, but the thing though, I feel like I don't want it to come this way. You know what I mean?
But it is because you can't stop playing it.
Man, I didn't want it to like go to that dark route.
But that's what he triggered that. So he did.
I I hate you listen. I hated that moment because like I hate showing that side, and like,
some
I'm happy,
people will do that. So you have to.
I'm happy, and I'm not happy.
I don't sense that side of Dragon anymore, though.
Because he got it out of his system.
Yeah, and I could tell because I got a sixth sense. I got a feeling like a lot of stuff that Dragon has changed a lot.
Oh, hey, Dragon.
What's up?
By the way, off topic, we kind of switched places. Yeah, my voice quality sucked.
I didn't even know that was you until you kept talking.
Really? I've been honing my vocal changes. Like if I speak in a more sophisticated.
I mean, your mic sounds.
You almost sounded like Wrestling Otaku for a second.
No, if I want to sound like Wrestling Otaku, I have to sound kind of like this.
There we go.
I got like a little hit, because these women are trash. I don't like how these women want to talk shit and lie about their ages. Like, bitch, you come over here and talk to me like that. If I was your dad, I would discipline you right there because you want to talk that shit to me. Because I'm a man, you need to get back to the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Excuse me, I need to watch AEW. That's Wrestling Otaku.
That's so perfect. No shade towards you, Wrestling Otaku, but that was a perfect invitation.
Hey, ZPE.
Funny how I could do it I could do it on will now, but I don't have to open top.
You're a very talented man, Dragon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Z2B.
Yeah, you are. You're very talented.
Yeah.
You have a creative imagination and a creative inhibition to just pursue whatever goals that's in your head. Typical Gemini fashion.
Hey, I know something about Geminis. I know that over the years they get calmer with age.
They fluctuate because once they did it, it's like it's kind of boring to me. I'm just gonna take it slow and
And over the years, I learned to control my
they're fire signs. Them, you guys, and Sagittarius.
I'm
You're
not
both fire
fire.
signs.
I'm
I
not fire.
could have sworn you were a fire
I'm a
sign.
wind. I go
I
with
thought
the
you were a
flow,
fire
brother.
sign. Hold on.
I'm a wind. I go with the flow.
Hold on. I could have sworn you were a fire sign.
Oh, CTB.
Yeah, Marty, what's up?
Oh, so this is random, right? We're not in a serious talk anymore. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be bad. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to be playing New Replicant, but I ended up lost my motivation to do it because I end up I have other things in hand before I was able to go on with it. Well, spoiler alert! I'm in this vital moment on Near Replicant, and I'm trying to wait for the opportunity to continue on with it without being interrupted. Oh, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about family members. It's like without being interrupted doing the gameplay. You know what I'm saying, right? It's like
Wait, you're recording your voice, or you're just what are you doing?
no, I'm not recording anything. I'm just saying, man. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
you want your private time, you want your alone time, but you can't have it because your family members keep popping in and disrupting your zen.
It's just like watching Lord of the Rings, man.
Hey,
Or,
this is
or
why.
watching porn, like you just want that few moments and
Like,
then you just
Lord
realize.
of the Rings, man. It's like, yeah, I don't mind them interrupting any movie, but when it comes to watching Lord of the Rings, nah, man, that's a big normal, especially extended versions.
Oh,
That's
Dude,
like with me and Kill
that-
Bill. If you interrupt me, either one, I'm gonna say, what the fuck you want?
yeah, man. But anyway,
My niece does that all the time. Anytime I'm watching something, she'll be like coming in. Oh, what's that? I hear noises. Oh, what's that?
yeah. Like either way, if I'm gonna play, I'm just gonna maybe farm some money or experience points, and then wait until everyone's asleep, and then that's
She's
where I
grounded, by the way, because
play
she
the
was
main
starting
event.
shit with the teacher, so her mom grounded her.
Yeah. And what do you think of that? PS5 is now finally playing PS3 games or whatever. Yeah, fingers crossed.
It's software emulation through PS3 games,
Yeah,
so it's gonna be off the
yeah,
PlayStation
man.
Store, and it's probably gonna be via cloud emulation, like how the Switch plays certain
Not
games.
surprising, man. Not surprising. I mean, I was
No, the
hoping
only
for
hardware the PS5 has is half PS4 Pro, half PlayStation 5, because literally the PS4 Pro is
Yeah,
built
man.
in the PS5.
That's why.
That's why a
they're gonna be-
majority of the
Hold
PS5
on.
games are PS4, like they have next gen
That's why.
upgrades.
That's why there's gonna be a PS5 Pro in the future before PS6
Give it about
can
2
come
years.
out. Or yeah, it's just that goes with the Xbox
I think the
Series X
PS5 is
Elite.
the last one. There's not going to be any more PlayStations after.
No, it's gonna be the PS5, but it's gonna be like a higher rendition, like a stronger variant of the same
Yeah.
console.
Yeah, but there's the rumor
And-
says that, like, then there's not going to be any more PlayStation 6.
I don't believe that. I gotta
And
see it to
these
believe
guys,
it.
like for this
Because
PS5
with
Pro,
8K coming in, because
now
the
finally,
PS5 box says 8K, and so far I have yet to see an 8K game.
you can now like play. Okay, for PS5 Pro, you can finally play 4K locked at 120 frames per second or 60 frames per second, or 8K locked at 60 frames or
Get the
locked
fuck
at
out of
30
here.
frames.
I see 8K, I see 4K 30 frames. I don't see 4K 120. I see
Hey, we only
1080p
got
120.
4K 30 frames. That's like Xbox Series X right there. That's Yakuza Like a Dragon right there.
It struggles running 60 at 4K for some games on the
And
PS5.
then there's Tales of Arise on the Series X, which runs at native 4K locked at 50
okay, I'm gonna
frames
go
per second.
sleep. Okay, you get up.
Guys, I'm gonna have to get up because later on, like in the next couple of hours, oh, Dragon just left. In the next couple of hours, I'm gonna have to get up because I have to go to work. So I'm
about to fall asleep.
yeah. So
Anytime.
you're so lucky. Well, I already went to sleep, but you're lucky. But thank you guys for coming in. This is not a drama stream, and whatever drama that's happening
At the end.
towards the end, yeah.
And I don't know where I'm gonna come back in this stream or not, because I can't even tell whether if it's an open forum, chill stream or drama, man.
It was an open forum. We were talking about a lot of good stuff like Disney and you know, Nickelodeon and all this other stuff, and then, you know, I
Looks
don't know.
like I missed out.
You missed out. Yeah.
Damn, I missed out.
Keep telling yourself that, kid. Have it. Who you talking to? You talking to me?
He's talking to Hero. Them two going at it.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of found it funny from a guy who's using fake accounts.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Drama, for giving me views, and yeah, thank you, Hero, for coming in and contributing, and thank you, Insane Gaming HD, for making me laugh as usual. And yeah, thank you all for being here. And on that note, I'm gonna end the broadcast because my shit needs to get done. Catch that on Fleek.